Hello? Hello? Hi? Let's grit through some fan art. And then we can get started with the stream. Quick fan art start to the stream. Let's get it. Come on. Woo! It's time for fan art. Let's get it. All right, shut up, Echo. Jesus Christ. Yippee! Starting with blue sky. Let's look at this beautiful piece of fan art. Wow! Everyone's so adorable. And edible. Look at you guys go. Oh God, it's the teacup with the spider in it. Oh God! Please, no! Yes! Yeah! Yes! Yes! I love self-cessed! I will be the one person in the world that will say thank you when somebody tells me to go fuck myself. Hi, Lucy. Come on, chat. We can't dilly-dally. Sansin's waiting for us. Come on, come on, come on. If I don't hear you say I'm really fucking pretty, I'm gonna go down to Spiral City. I've never heard the song, but it's fitting. Oh, look! You guys put yourself in a little edible cake for me to take a bite out of. You thought you were being cute? Unfortunately for you, you've signed your own fucking death warrant. Now come here! Rah! And then I blow a raspberry on chat. Yippee! Yippee! All right, blue sky has been caught up with. Sorry. Next up on the list is Twitter. Woo! Give it up for this piece of shit website, but there's a lot of art on it, so we go back again. We were over here. Artists never forget, if I ever become rich, you guys are all being paid to live inside of a luxury house nearby my house. Artists, today I need you to draw a sloppy makeout session with 2 different PorcelainMaid models. Shoes art is constantly getting better and better. Look at them go. They've added shadows to their art. Plushie! Look at the baby! Oh my God, he's watching Self-Cessed. Like father, like son. Thank you. Okay. Pause the music. Local, how did you get every single fucking hashtag except for the right one? How did you write down every single hashtag except for the one hashtag that is correct? PorcelainMaid, fan art. PorcelainMaid, fan art. I don't know how to tag. Traditional art. Limit. I'm tired. Joel art. Bye-bye now. You did every single tag besides the... Thank you for the art. It's very cute. And then we have Biggles, you should know better, who doesn't use any of the fan art tags. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Dilf night with the boys. Let's go! Porcelain sandwich. Me and the nun showing that bikini whore. What's it? Wait, I'm not good at flirting. What's the word? What for? Showing them what for? What am I, a fucking 17th century, like, duelist? Yeah, me and the nun showing that bikini whore what for. I really cannot get my wording right. The point is, self-cessed is beautiful. Thank you. Hi, Flora. Thank you for the raid. And Fat Dog, thank you for the... that was 16 hours ago. I'm late. Did I raid at a bad time? No, we're getting started with the stream. I'm doing fan art section. Once we're done looking at fan art, we're going to call and get started. Oh, look at you. Ahem. Worcester PorcelainMaid. How do I say it? Nihan Kuai. I forgot how to say "and" in Mandarin, but I tried. It's like H-E something. It's just pronounced properly. I can't do it, okay? I'm trying. But thank you. I love it. It's beautiful. Thank you so much. Ignore, pretend that you didn't see that I liked my own tweet. Pretend that you didn't see that. I tried. Stop having your ears are not bleeding because I said the "and" wrong in Mandarin. Leave me alone. I got literally everything else properly, and you get mad at me for getting "and" incorrectly? Fuck you. I did everything else right, and you're nitpicking the "and." I can't believe this. Liking your own tweet is promoting self-cess. It's so true. Little baby. I'm gonna eat this one because it keeps correcting me when I'm trying to learn a language. Chat, never learn a language because people will say, how dare you? My ears are bleeding for you trying to attempt to appreciate my language. Thank you. Die. I'm gonna eat that one. And look at her. Oh, look at her. Ew. All right, we got fan art from Discord, and then we get started with the stream. Let's get it. Yippee! We are right here. Wolfmaid. Ooh. Wake up, look, brush, flat-chested, it's all fur. Jesus Christ. That's gonna be fucking hot in the winter. Or wait, no, in the summer. Oh my God. Get out of there. I turn into a furry for one day and all of a sudden everyone thinks it's free reign. Look at all of them. Froggy's in the fucking corner like a freak, dude. Jesus Christ. I can't look at this image. I get too happy. Baby marshmallow, chat. And then we do have some chatsonas. We saw this one. Now we get to see cute little baby before they get eaten by me. We have a cute little Play-Doh chat. I've decided that I'm made out of Play-Doh. I'm happy that you found yourself. And is this a fireplace full of slimes? Well, I'm glad you guys are cozy, but you probably shouldn't sleep right next to the fireplace. Not the best idea, I would say, but I'm happy that you're having a good time. Holy shit! Kingpin. All right, gamers, let's get started with the stream. Don't want to keep Sansin waiting for too long. See you in a second. Ah! Ah! Ah!
You're not gonna die.
I can already feel my soul leaving my body. I don't feel good. I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna throw up.
Put your arms above your head. Breathe.
I can't. I don't have a toggle for that.
Come on. We're so close. We're almost there.
How long have we been running? How long have we been running?
3 minutes.
What do you mean 3 minutes? That was like 3 years. I'm gonna shit myself.
Cool. We've got like 14 more laps.
I'm gonna throw up, and I don't even have the organs for that to be possible, and yet somehow life is finding a way. I do not feel good.
It's a beautiful day. It's nice outside.
Let me just crawl and die. Again, for the second time.
Oh. Come on.
Not everyone has your legs, okay? Ugh. Is it bad that I ate before this?
You ate?
A lot. I had a whole pizza before we started running.
Well, I mean, that's carb loading, right? That's pizza's fine. That means you can go for 40 more laps.
I'm lactose intolerant.
Oh. Maybe. Maybe I should get you a bag. Hang on.
I miss
Chat,
my
where does
mom.
he keep his mop? Does he have a mop?
Why did she leave me? Just like all women. Just like all women. She left.
Oh, that's good. Oh.
Ah!
That's a lot of. No.
I'm gonna throw up more than just my lunch. I can feel the emotional baggage coming out.
Oh, no. Is it mother issues?
No, it's ex-wife issues.
Oh.
All women
I
do
mean-
is leave me. I'm gonna throw up.
I gotta go.
Once again, the truth comes out. Never trust anyone.
You're so dramatic. It was just a short run here. Let me. It's okay. It's okay.
I am not feel. Oh my god.
All right.
Ugh.
Where do you want me to put this bag?
Put it in the cage.
In the in.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, okay.
Ugh.
Well, I'll see if I can reach it. Sorry, pardon me. Okay.
Yeah. Do what everyone else does. Just walk over me.
Do you got a step stool?
Why not just use my fucking body? It's not like everyone else is using it.
Oh, well, I mean, if you say so. Can you just stay still?
Just walking over me.
Okay, hold on.
Like all the other women in my life.
There we go.
Using me as a
Perfect.
stepping stool so I can climb to higher heights.
You made a really good step stool.
Instead of going on another run, oh great and powerful fitness instructor Sansin, what if we just stayed inside and talked about like our feelings or like, I don't know, Halo.
Oh, I like Halo.
Woo, yippee! I feel suddenly better. Yeah! This is what I was looking for. This is the reason I hired you.
Just paid by the hour to talk to about Halo on the couch.
Yeah, the $43 an hour that I'm paying for this is going great.
Mm-hmm.
My wallet. Welcome, Sansin, to Porcelain Parlor Part 2.
Yay!
You can get bigger.
I can. Oh, I am excited to be here. So I guess okay.
Wow, look at you. Are you excited to be here, or are you the same size as me?
Should I just get?
No. Dude, you're gonna scare them. You're getting too close to the camera. Welcome on in, San. It's good to have you again. Last time we had you here, you were in like harem pants and you were crop topping all over the place.
I was in my like other gym attire.
Yeah, and it's been a while since we had you on. We've only, you know what? We haven't actually gotten to hang out a lot since I last saw you. But one thing that did happen since the first time I had you on, we got to meet at a convention. This was a year ago.
It felt like forever ago.
A little late to this, but it was literally like I think it was actually, was it 2 years ago? Fuck, when was TwitchCon?
Yeah, it was definitely the last. It wasn't last TwitchCon, it was the one before it.
When was TwitchCon Vegas? Jesus Christ.
Whenever, it was a bad memory. I think we all blocked it.
I did not like Vegas. I was not a Vegas fan. It was a little much for me. I got lost constantly.
Oh, my feet will never forget.
I chose to forget purposely because, oh my God, the fact that I would get out of a fucking airport and there's immediately gambling den in front of me I felt like what other people feel like when they see America for the first time, where it's just like, this is the den of gluttony and sin. And that's what it fucking felt like. I felt like I was in one of the layers of hell and I was like, oh my God, this is ridiculous.
The lights, the smoking, the alcohol. You're like, man, my kids would be so disappointed.
Yeah. Right, chat? None of you guys like gambling. Right? Guys, I like how the opening bit that we decided for was just you being a fitness instructor, which you've never, it's not even like a job that you've ever done. We're just like, Sansin is abs, fitness instructor, I guess.
She knows a thing or two about picking up and putting down.
Yeah. I feel like there's connotations to that, but we're not going to talk about that. The point is that I'm happy to have you on, especially since it's been a while since the last time I had you on. You've been doing a lot of stuff. You've been doing a lot more. You've been getting better at playing different games besides League of Legends. And and you've been doing more 3D games without getting sick.
You said you wouldn't bring up League anymore. I was past it. You said.
Sorry, TFT. Sorry, I have to use it. We're politically correct here. You were playing TFT, not League of Legends.
Right. The socially acceptable Riot game.
The one that apparently is not as bad, whatever.
Yeah.
Which is what every League of Legends sayer says while like they're fucking crying, pleading with somebody to take them back. I swear it's not as bad. It's TFT. It wasn't League.
It wasn't. I promise. I'm not toxic.
It's okay. It's getting more socially acceptable ever since like Arcane came out, both seasons.
Oh yeah, the people are like, is this Vi from Arcane?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's the Fortnite effect where somebody puts like your favorite character in another game and suddenly they're from that game instead.
Oh God, LB did that. She like was listening to a song in like Roblox or something, and she's like, "Oh, I love this song from Roblox." I'm like, "That's from League."
Oh my God, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die hearing that. I think Roblox, the plague upon on planet Earth, has now ruined everything. I can't believe this. I've actually been saying this for a while now. I don't know if you have the same opinion. Every time somebody says they want to play Roblox, I'm like, I don't want to play Roblox. I think Roblox should only be for children because there's
oh my God,
there's no game for children anymore. And everyone, like, I'm just like, you don't, as an adult, you don't need to play Roblox because Roblox is just knockoffs of other games. So you can just play the other games.
No, I'm in the same boat because it's like you see, especially when you're a creator, right? You see all these other people that are playing the games to make content. And then I'm like, man, my kid is not safe playing her own game in lobbies right now.
I've been saying that. I keep getting invited to do Roblox with some of my more ADHD friends. And I'm like, guys, I don't want to play Roblox. And then they have the gall to accuse me of saying Joel hates everything and he has no whimsy. I have correct opinions and a nice rack, and I'm really funny and cool, and I think you're incorrect. Rack of money. Rack of money. Yeah,
I've seen his joints and his fit. He's very cool and full of whimsy.
Thank you. That was 2 years ago. I've turned into a slob now. I'm not wearing I actually am wearing nice clothes today, specifically for you. I wore like our
Aw.
Earth Dragon fit, actually. I'm wearing all brown, just for you.
I love that.
Nobody can see it, chat. But just imagine your incredibly, impeccably dressed father, me, in like a nice brown beige mix fit with like a shawl. Actually, don't imagine the shawl. I'm gonna get complained about. People are gonna call me the fucking doll from Bloodborne again. Did you see they added a new one?
No, I can't play, but I saw your tweet where you're like, I am not this person.
They added another doll to the Elden Ring games. So now there
They
are.
just want you.
They do. Miyazaki loves me. I know you can't play a lot of 3D games like that, but I am happy to see you branching out and playing more games lately. Hopefully we can get you to play something that's 3D without throwing up soon. I would love to see you try Blueprints.
I did. I threw up. I was watching you
my
play and I was
God.
like, oh, I would love this game. And so I bought it, I loaded up, I took my Dramamine and I was like, let's go. I was ready, I have my notepad, everything. And then I threw up. I stopped straight to go throw up and I was like, oh! It was,
I don't mean
great.
to laugh at your pain. It's insane that all Blueprints where you're moving very slowly and you're like slowly turning around, and that is still enough to make you throw up. And I mean, like I get you. Okay, I also throw up anytime I'm anywhere near a car, so I kind of understand it. But holy shit, the fact that it's Blueprints too.
I said people don't understand. They're like, oh, well, just take a medicine or wear a wristband. I was like, I don't think you understand.
Wear
how
a
severe.
wristband? Why would wearing a wristband help?
They have like wristbands with the nodes on them to press into your pressure points and make you not nauseated if you're pregnant. And so like the same thought process was going towards that.
Man, why do pregnant people get everything?
Oh man, you're fucking telling me.
Come on, man. Why can't I get the stuff that pregnant women get? I don't. What's the difference?
Well,
what's the difference between me and a pregnant woman, huh?
Can you get pregnant from self-cest?
I can definitely try. don't talk to me about this.
Let me know.
Do not talk to me about self-cest. I've been trying to stop myself because this is the most like unprudish I've ever been on a stream. You can't talk to me about this. This is a dangerous route that we're going to.
Okay.
You're a very safe for work person. We cannot talk about this, dude. I get fucking crazy when it comes to myself. I look in a mirror and I have to fucking like hold myself back.
He's like,
It's important to love yourself.
I mean, the art is very cute. It is.
It's important to love yourself, everyone. Maybe not as much as I am, but you should love yourselves.
Mm-hmm.
I'll fucking go crazy thinking about it. No,
It's a cold sweat.
I understand how you feel. I don't really get as sick with video games, but I get really unreasonably sick in a car or in VR. Every time I go in a car for any a ride longer than 5 minutes, I immediately want to throw up or like die or shit myself. One of the three things. One of the big three.
That's me if I'm not driving. If I'm the one driving, it's okay. But if I'm in the back seat of a car, it's so bad.
Everyone says that, and it's true. But also, I think cars shouldn't exist. I think we shouldn't have cars. I think we should have just developed the ability to run really fast or like ride scooters everywhere.
We tried to run really fast.
You have the legs for it.
You did.
Your calves are fucking strong, dude.
Oh, I can't do compliments.
Show your calves. Show your calves. Show your calves.
Okay. Whoa. Okay. We're getting taller. Okay. It's just.
We're getting farther away, not taller.
Yeah.
It's not how that
we're
works.
getting. Yeah. It still feels accurate from what I met you.
This is insane. This is fucking insane. Like, your legs are massive, and this is a good I like legs. We were talking about this before stream, and you were like, I don't know, they're a little long, and I was like, no, they're perfect. Nice. They're good, strong legs, strong kicking. You'd be great at kickboxing. You'd probably kill a man.
Just makes me so feel so giddy, because it's like I know that how you are as a person, and so here you actually compliment and be like, but legs are great. I'm like, Joel said my legs are great.
Yippee! San, do you want to introduce yourself for anyone that might not know you?
Sure. Hi guys, my name is San. I do a lot of variety, but mostly a lot of talking. My chat doesn't let me get to the game screen 90% of the time. I love puzzles, and I have lupus and a kid are probably the biggest things people find out about me, and they're like weirded out or like it. Yeah, the milk.
Weirded out? Who gets weirded out?
I don't know, man. Like, I feel like sometimes I don't have the same vibe because I'm not, the same age and have the same priorities. But
MILF is not a vibe. MILF is a lifestyle.
it is a lifestyle.
And you are, what is your character?
Oh, not a chinchilla, against popular belief, but I am a earth dragon. I look a lot like a tiger mixed with a dragon.
There you go. I was waiting for you to fucking say that. I was like, San, your character, you're a VTuber, remember?
What you are, the animal tag, your weird thing.
We're gonna call you a chinchilla if you don't fucking specify yourself.
I did get a bag of chinchilla dust bath at the last meet and greet, so that was great.
To be fair, I imagine an earth dragon would enjoy a dust bath like a chinchilla would.
Right, it's like an elephant. You gotta roll in the dirt and the mud to cool off.
Yeah, I think that's like cuter lore. That's like cuter lore to say an earth dragon likes dust baths too.
Yeah,
common misconception.
Bath, sunning.
I think it's also because you have fuzzy ears and not reptilian. Yeah. That's the tiger part.
No scales, just fur.
You could say your tattoos are scales.
True.
Look at the fucking right arm. Jesus Christ.
It's ginkgo.
That's so cool. Isn't that a leaf? What the fuck?
Yeah, they're the ginkgo leaves and then like the pattern for the sleeve.
I never asked you where you came up with your character design for. Like, how'd you come up with it?
I've always liked, like being Korean, like I've always been told I had like a dragon energy, not to be confused with like dragon mom, but
is that a common saying in Korean?
Yeah, dragon mom, tiger mom. It's a very big Asian thing.
You have dragon energy? Is that a common saying? What the fuck? That's so rad. And then you hear Americans and be like, yeah, bro, you got beta energy. And it's like, wait, I want to be called a dragon. That sounds way cooler.
But I've loved tigers and I liked the dragon myths and stuff like that. So I mixed the two. I've always had one for as long, like a earthbendy shape-shifting character for every OC I can remember since I was a little kid. So
did you have a lot of OCs as a kid?
Probably remakes, like especially playing Dungeons and Dragons, right? You create a new character every time when you roll. So it was just, yeah. You
know what? I've actually heard that there's a lot of different VTubers that made their characters from D&D. Like Giga.
Really?
Yeah, Giga is made from D&D. The name Giga is from D&D.
That's really sick.
That was like a character she would play all the time. And now you're also a D&D character. And I think there's probably a couple of others. They just use their D&D characters when they made their OCs or their VTuber models.
I know, we get connected to our OCs. It's crazy. It's just like it feels like an extension of yourself.
That's basically what D&D is. You're playing as a character. And sometimes when you play as a VTuber, you're kind of like, well, I've already put myself into this character, so why not just keep using this?
Let's roll with this one.
Let's roll. So I'm sorry for asking you this on this is kind of a tangent. What does dragon energy mean? Somebody asked, is it like big dick energy in fucking Korean?
Essentially, yes, it's like that old auntie energy where you really don't give a fuck, but you'll like let your opinion be known. You fiercely protect things you care about, like your hoard of treasures, right? Except my treasures are my friends, so that's the energy, I guess.
Oh, that's so fucking cool. I really like that. I wonder if we can spread that to America and start telling people that you have dragon energy.
Let's do it. We'll start. I'll just, every time I come here, I'll be like, man, Jill's giving dragon energy.
You have dragon energy, dude. Oh my god.
It's giving dragon energy.
It's slay, dude. Slay that dragon. You're going crazy. That's so fucking cool. I really like it when people put like culture into their character designs. I try to do that, and I know a lot of other people kind of. I mean, a lot of VTubers when we were starting out. I don't know if you saw. I don't know how you've been a VTuber for 2 years now, 3 years now, right?
2 years now. Yeah, I've officially been here.
Christ.
I'm a baby.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. I feel like a baby every time I talk about the time invested so far.
I mean, 2 years is a long time. It's just like I thought it would have been 3 by now. Time is not real. The more you become a streamer, I feel like everything's going by so fast.
I know. I feel like I've seen Joel content for forever, but I know it's not been forever. It's just been for as long as I've been allowed on the internet again.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I don't know if you feel the same way, but whenever I do, because I do 4 days a week of streaming of different things,
right? And
I'll think back and I'll be like, oh yeah, the last time we played this game was like a week ago, and then it actually turned out to be 2 months ago. And it's like, what the fuck? Because I'll say to myself, it's like, oh yeah, guys, we played Honkai Star Rail, I don't know, like last week, and then it's actually been like 4 weeks or something like that. Right. And it's like, oh my god, my brain.
No, I'm the same way. Like I think about, I was like, man, we played Blood Typers this long ago, and it's really been like a month ago.
That's been like a month. Yeah. I was like, oh dude, I recently got to hang out with Sansin 2 months ago.
2 months ago.
Imagine saying that to somebody who doesn't do any kind of content online, and you're like, yeah, I got to hang out with somebody recently. Oh yeah, when was the last time you saw him? Oh, 4 months ago. Recently, dickhead. Hello.
They're mad because you haven't talked to them in 4 months.
I have that with my family, where they'll get mad at me because I haven't talked. Like, I feel bad about this. My dad, I have to call to get to see him or talk to him. So sometimes if he misses a call, I just won't be able to talk to him because he's old and doesn't understand how Discord works. So like, I call him and I'm like, oh, he missed it. I'll just call him tomorrow. And I try to call him tomorrow and it doesn't work. And then I'll be like, all right, I'll call him next week. And then 3 weeks pass and it's like, oh my God, what the fuck happened? What happened? How did this happen? Time is stupid. I don't like time.
Yeah, no, I hate time, especially if I have like something to do that day. If there's an appointment, like all day today, I was like, man, I get to go talk to and hang out with Joel today. But then there was like another meeting and some sort of appointment in between. And I was like, I'm not going to get to do anything. I'm like frozen in like at my desk. I'm like, I'm so ready for Joel, but I have to do other things today.
Do you have the thing where if you have a scheduled thing in like 5 hours, you can't do anything until that scheduled thing is over?
Yep.
That's
100% my thing.
I don't know if there's a word for that. It might just be ADHD, but that one's
it is.
rough.
100%.
It's so rough, dude. The ADHD waiting mode wwhere you're like, I have to go visit family in 3 hours. So if I don't want to start anything, because if I start something, that means I'll have to cut it short randomly, even though the thing that, like, you could play a game for an hour, but nobody thinks of that. Like, if I think of a video game, I'm thinking, oh, I got to lock in for like 5 hours to play a video game. Like, I need to schedule a long amount of time. That's so, God, ADHD sucks.
Yes. And it's like, I can't play the game because then it's going to take me an hour to get there, which means I have to leave at this time, which means I don't have, and I have this to do. So I have to schedule time for like dishes or laundry, or it's the worst.
But you know what it is too? It's so weird that that's an ADHD thing, because I can't imagine how somebody would live without that. Like, I feel like as days go by, ADHD seems like everyone has it. Like, I feel like I don't meet people without ADHD anymore. Like, is there anyone in the chat that doesn't have ADHD? Is there literally anyone? Because I don't know if I'm like breaking my own brain and thinking that everyone has it now, because I feel like it's so relatable whenever I talk about ADHD symptoms and everyone has those things.
Right. And they feel like these are the people that can just see something and do it, or they remember stuff on a regular basis and they could get early to timed things, and I'm like, how do you do that?
Oh my God. Does that mean,
it sounds like a dream.
Yeah, guys in the chat, can you, for those of you that don't have ADHD, are you able to like let's say you have a meeting in an hour. Are you able to actually relax the hour before the meeting and just do stuff that you like and enjoy? Or do you have to spend that hour?
You probably set one alarm. You don't set 5 alarms.
No. So what the fuck is the point? That means you motherfuckers just have ADHD. You're the same. Fuck you. You're doing the same shit we just said that ADHD people do. Sansin kicked them. Beat them down.
All right, get closer, chat. We gotta have a talk.
I asked for extra pickles.
He said extra pickles. Give him the pickles.
Have you ever yelled at somebody in customer service?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
What'd they do?
They were extremely rude. Wait, am I the customer service person or am I yelling at?
You're yelling at somebody in customer service.
Okay, then no.
Oh, you were yelling at a customer?
Yeah.
Okay, that's different. I was gonna say.
I would never yell at people. I don't yell at people in customer service or service jobs or anything like that where they have to deal with people on a regular basis. I feel like they deserve so much patience.
He's no yell. I also do not. Okay, yell at customer. I also have never yelled at somebody in customer service. Anytime they fuck up anything, I'm just like, all right, well, this is just my life now. I just sit there with my eyes going straight through everything. I'm looking through 1,000 yards, and I'm just like, I guess I'm eating cheesecake now when I ordered pizza. Guess that's my life. Guess it's my food. I won't complain at all.
I would look at your plate and I'd be like, Joel, that's not what you ordered. And I'd raise my hand. Excuse me. I'm sorry. My friend didn't order this.
This is what I eat now.
No, not at my table. Absolutely not.
I say this like I don't actually try to get, like I get my money back if something goes wrong. Like if I get something and it's the wrong thing, I 100% do say like, I would like this is not what I ordered. But most of the time when it's a hassle, I'll give up. If it's not a hassle and it's like I'm at a restaurant, I'll just like call a waiter and be like, hey, I didn't order this. Then I'll do that. But if it's like online, like if I order something from Amazon and it comes in and it's the wrong thing, I just will not, I will not bother. I do not want to have to go to a store to ship it back. Like I don't, it's too, anything that requires me to actually get up and move, I'm like, it's a hassle. I'm not doing it.
I say this like I'm not guilty of it as well, but it's like, how many things do you have unopened that were the wrong thing just rotting in the corner of this mansion right now?
I have a lot of the wrong size clothing. And I just don't return it. I'm just like, well, what if I gain a lot of weight one day? What if I gain a lot of weight or lose a lot of weight one day? You know, like I'll just keep it. You know, you never know. You never know. Got to be prepared.
Oh, the clutter would drive me nuts. I mean, I was always guilty of like I would get stuff from Amazon, but I didn't want to open the box for whatever reason. So I would just have a literal tower of unopened Amazon boxes.
You buy stuff and then you don't take it out of the fucking box?
I would have to have a friend come over to open the boxes and be like, oh, this is this. And I'd be like, yay, I was wanting that. Like,
you're a psychopath. What do you mean? You'll order stuff online, but you won't take it out of the box?
No.
Why?
It was too much. It was just like and then if it was fine, if it was like 5 boxes, but then it would get to the point where there was like 8 boxes, and then looking at it gave me anxiety, so I just walked right past.
Why do you not just open the box as soon as you get it? Like it's the thing that you ordered.
Because what if it's not? What if it's like you and they sent me the wrong size thing and then I have this thing I
You wouldn't know because you're not opening the box. What?
But it's safer that way.
Can confirm I was the friend to open the boxes for her a few times. Why are you like this? I've had a boy failure phase in my life. Really bad, but it wasn't boy failure. It was like, this guy's gonna die in like a year if he doesn't clean up his act. When I was in college years ago, let me paint you a picture, right? I didn't want to go to college, but I was kind of forced into it because my mom didn't want me to take like a leap year to figure my life out. She was like, no, if you don't go to college, you're gonna be lazy. So I am
God.
forced to go to college in another state. I go to Florida all by
Oh,
myself.
God.
I don't know anyone there. I don't have any friends yet. So I'm in Florida and I gain a freshman 100 pounds instead of a freshman 15.
Oh.
So I went from 180 to like 280 or something in Florida, which is insane. I went from the perfect picture of BMI health of 180 at 6'2" to 280 at 6'2" when I was in college. And while I'm in college and all of this weight is there, I also would like constantly order food. I would never cook. I would be working at the school for like 40 hours a week, which was worse than a job, even though it was a school. And I would like have bags, like mountains of trash inside the house, like right next to the door, because I was too lazy to actually put it in the trash bag or in the box. So I would have like 6 bags of trash right next to the door, 6 black bags of trash, while I would be streaming Overwatch with like 2 viewers. And that, you can see in my lore video, Chad. In the beginning lore video, you see it's like a shitty fucking room. I don't like how you're pouting. You're like about either you're holding in laughter or you're like, I've done that before.
I've done that.
And that was my boy failure phase in college, and that's when I had to lose it all after college and start working out more and cleaning up. Now I'm a maid. Now I clean my house, and I'm happy about it.
You clean this, huh?
I do. I literally the other day I was late to stream because I cleaned my entire house.
Oh my God, I'm so proud of you.
Thank
I am
you.
not good
Clean,
at
I
keeping
cook.
maintained.
I try to
You
exercise.
cook?
I cooked halpia recently.
I forgot. You're so well cultured in food.
It
Like
was
I
a
forget.
Hawaiian coconut pudding. It's not anything special. It was really easy to make.
I bet it was yummy though. I mean,
It
I'm like
was.
from Hawaii, so I like pudding.
Really?
Yeah.
Did I pronounce it right? Halpia?
Maybe not. I don't remember the exact name of foods. Like there's things that are like staples, but I didn't have it often enough to remember.
Halpia. Halpia.
Oh, how?
I'm giving it like
that's
Mandarin
correct.
pronunciation.
If that's the spelling, then yeah, absolutely, you said it correctly.
Hell yeah. Wait, I have a picture I can show you. I was so proud of myself because I was like, this is such an easy recipe. This is amazing. More people need to know about this. Why don't the people know?
They're busy mixing everything with mayonnaise. That's why they don't.
Hey, well, hold on. I have to say that I used to be a big mayonnaise hater. I found out I don't hate mayonnaise. I hate American mayo.
Yes.
And I love Kewpie mayo. Woo!
I like Kewpie mayo. I like this is regional too. Like I don't like things like Miracle Whip, but if you've never had like Duke's mayo, that's pretty good too.
So was your garbage bags at the door phase, was that a college thing too, or is that like now you having trouble now?
Shut up. No, mine was more. I think mine's just more of I'm a coward. So, before where I lived, I just have that prickle on the back of your neck thing, and my trash can. Oh, that looks so good. You did such a good job.
Thank you. And then I tried to remake it again and it fucked it up. It was all lumpy. Go ahead.
I hate that. Like you make something so great the first time and you try to do it again, you're like, fuck. But my trash cans were at the end of like my garage, the dark garage. It's like, yeah, I can turn the light on, but something about something hiding in the corners of my garage is going to get me. Yes, I was scared of that. I was in my parents' house, in my own garage. I was like, I'm going to leave the bag right here at nighttime, and then I'll bring it over to the trash can in the daytime.
You're a big, strong earth dragon. You have a kid. You're super strong and mature. You can't be scared of the garage.
I can't be scared. This is a natural feeling, Joel. People are allowed to be afraid of the things in the corners of their garage, okay?
Every time I get scared of the dark, in my head, I'm like, oh, that doesn't exist. And if it does, then it's going to be sexy in my head.
No.
In the middle of the night when I'm like tucked into bed and like if my headphones are dead, right? So I can't listen to music or like listen to YouTube videos as I fall asleep gently. That's when I get like paranoid. Yeah, well, when I go to bed, I always have headphones in so I can fall asleep to the sounds of something else, so I feel comfortable. But if my headphones are dead and I have to like use, and like let's say my phone dies and I'm just stuck in bed in silent darkness with nothing to look at, that's when my brain is like, there's a ghost in your room. There's a ghost that's gonna like gently, like it's gonna crawl up your bed and look at you. There's gonna be a zombie in the corner of your room and it's gonna slowly come to life and freak you out. And then in my head, to stop myself from being scared, I'm like, and it's gonna be sexy. It's gonna have big old fucking bulbies. It's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna love me at first sight and we're gonna kiss. And that's how I like unscare myself.
I think we don't share that one. I think that's all you.
Think when you're going to your dark garage, just say, if there's a ghost in here, it better be pretty looking or else I swear to God.
It better be hot or I'll scream.
Honestly, if you just talk out loud to yourself, I feel like that defeats 99% of your scare. Like I agree. You can talk yourself out of being scared, I think.
I know, it's like I have to talk myself out of not being baited by my chat all the time. So
go to your garage and start talking about geopolitics and be like, man, if there's a ghost in here, you better get ready because I'm about to debate politics with you. If I were you and you don't want to debate politics, you better shut the fuck up and get out of my way, ghost.
They'll take a bell. Ooh, tariffs. Ooh.
The ghost immediately skedaddles out of there like a Scooby-Doo scene.
Oh my God. You hear the sound effect too. God.
The yabba dabba doo sound effect when you're trying to run away.
Yeah.
Yabba dabba doo. I don't know. I feel like we can overcome fears like that. I will say the scariest thing to me isn't like supernatural stuff. It's always like people. But then I realize I live in a very like house to house neighborhood, so like nothing bad is gonna ever happen. Nobody's gonna break in because literally all the houses are like right next to each other.
No.
That's why I get terrified of like houses that have space between your neighbors.
Like the farmhouse with like acreage and
yeah, no, I can't do
there's
that.
Nobody for a mile.
I cannot live in a house that doesn't have another person like right next to it. I don't feel safe. I feel like I'm more of a target.
Man, that was the old neighborhood I had though. Like there were neighbors, but it was still really sketchy. Like that's why I was like, nope, we're taking the trash out in the morning.
I do it at 3 a.m. It's still scary. It's still scary going out in the night, but like I'll take my trash out at 3 a.m. instead of the morning most of the times. Because I'm like, I don't want to see my neighbors. They're nice people, but I do not want the awkward conversation.
That too.
One of my neighbors.
Don't talk to me.
Who moved in recently is somebody that I knew in fucking high school, and I don't remember them. I know I recognize their name from high school, but I don't remember who they were in high school. And I am so terrified that it's going to get caught up in the conversation. I'm going to be too awkward to fucking be like, the good old times.
Oh, yes. I remember then. Oh, God.
Yes.
No, I hate like I would take it like, and if I took trash out, it always had to be early in the morning because if it was any time, somebody else would just happen to be out on the street. And I did not want the awkward, what's it called? Small talk. I couldn't do it.
It depends on who I'm small talking with. Some neighbors I really enjoy doing small talk with because they're very personable. And then there's like the random old man who I don't really know if they are tolerant of me or if they just think if they want to call me a slur. So I'm like, okay, hello, old man who lives nearby who just kind of fucking like waves at me whenever I'm walking. Like, nice to see you too.
In his head, he's like, trip. God.
Legitimately, I can never tell because a lot of them are very quiet. He's like a very quiet old man that lives in my neighborhood. So whenever I go out, I'm like, listen, if I meet somebody and they're willing to talk to me, I am very good at yapping with random people in the world. Like if I go to the store, I remember I was yapping with this nice old lady and her husband, and she was talking about how she's so ready to down a fucking bottle of like fucking some kind of like rum and chocolate mixture. And I'm like, you go, girl, you fucking slay. And her husband's looking at her like, honey, the doctor said you can't have that. And she's like, nope, the doctor said that I can't. What was it? Oh my God, I made a tweet about this. I was buying cookies. I was buying the Loft House sugar cookies, which are delicious.
Okay. Yeah.
And when I was in line with them, this old woman looks and is like, oh, these are delicious cookies. I love these. And her husband is like, you remember the doctor said you can't have those anymore. And then she pulls out a giant bottle of like white chocolate rum or something and is like, but he didn't say I could have this. And her husband is just shaking his fucking head like, oh, it's my
like
God.
Rum chata or something
Yeah,
crazy.
it was a rum. That's it. It was rum chata. It was
rum chata?
It was like some kind of fucking sweet rum.
Yeah. Definitely like a rum chata mixture liqueur then.
And we just had like a lovely conversation. And I'm like, okay, well, this clearly means that I can talk to people. So the old man is just like unsociable.
I feel like you attract like the fun people that'll say off the wall cool stories. I attract the people that are like,
I attract old women. It's okay. You can say
the old women.
I attract old women.
No, that was a fun story. It's like for me, I will sit in an empty chair, right? Where there's like 7 empty chairs beside me and a whole other thing. And somebody will come and sit right by me. And then they'll just tell me their life story. And I'm just sitting here like, and they're just telling me all the trauma. And I'm like, I'm so
you're
sorry.
Sweating and you're like staring at them. I'm going to trauma dump to Sansin the next time I see you. Well, I'll get to see you for more than 3 seconds and then I'll trauma dump to you immediately.
Okay.
It'll be fun. It'll be fun. It'll be a good time.
And then you'll let me buy you dinner.
Yeah.
And it'll be good.
Trade offer. You can buy me dinner if I get to trauma dump.
Only if there's board games after.
I would love that.
Then we have a deal.
Oh my God, a board game. I still haven't done a board game at a convention. I was invited to one. I'll say this. I fucked up. Last time at TwitchCon in San Jose, I was invited by the lovely Vexoria and Zolan to do board games, but it was at awkward timing because I had another thing that I had to go to, so I was unable to participate. So I fucked myself over, so I still have not had board game time at a convention.
I was stuck at home and so I couldn't go, but I was like, I'll be there in spirit.
Yeah, put you on a little iPad and you can say what moves that you want.
Roll the dice, Joel. Roll it for me. Thank you.
Realistically, you could have somebody play You could play Battleship with a VTuber on an iPhone. You could do that or chess. You could put a VTuber on like on a screen and have them do chess movements.
True. I do. I mean, I like chess, but not a lot of people play chess.
I'm horrible at it. I like checkers.
Checkers is good.
Checkers is like simpler, stupider chess. Checkers is chess for babies, for idiots, and that's why I like it, because it's like, okay, if I play chess with a high-profile chess player, I'm fucked, because they'll be like, I'm doing the fucking 1-2 blue skidoo, you can too, fuck you.
3 moves, yeah, you're dead.
And then if I play like checkers, I could play with a high-level checkers player and still have fun, because it's like, I don't know what the fuck's happening, and they probably don't know what the fuck's happening either.
Play with like a low. It's like playing League. I was. I'm not playing this. Never mind.
She's bringing it up again. League of Legends and Sansin, everybody. League of Legends and Sansin.
I didn't say that. I didn't say anything.
Of course she does.
Nope. 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 Didn't come out of my mouth. You never heard it here.
Oh my God. Oh, hi, Minky. That's a Brazilian artist. He draws a lot of stuff for me. I wanted to point this out just because I can now say this is a good segue. I'm going to be doing a meet and greet in Brazil. Yippee! Brazil mentioned. I'll be doing a meet and greet in Brazil.
Do you know any Portuguese?
No. Actually, wait. No, that's Argentinian. Never mind. That's Argentinian Spanish.
Different. A little different, yeah.
Whoopsie. I had somebody my editor Ollie translated my raid intro into Spanish.
Aw.
So I was doing this yesterday. All day yesterday we were doing different languages. So I was like speaking in Mandarin and we're trying to repeat my Spanish version of the raid intro.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I did pretty well, but apparently my chat wants to cry and say that I made their ears bleed.
Oh,
I thought I was doing great.
Spanish?
You can hear it. It wasn't good Spanish.
I'll go find the VOD. It's fine.
I was trying. I made attempts. We have all the Mandarin speakers in my chat were like, Joel, please stop.
Oh no. I feel like Mandarin is hard.
I thought it was really fun to do. I was like, well, sure, PorcelainMaid. I thought it was cool. I was doing pretty good. And then the Spanish one, I definitely can't roll my R's, so Spanish feels like it's locked off to me.
Oh no, you can't.
I cannot. I cannot. I can't do it.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks for bragging. Thank you for bragging. Thank you for showing off. I appreciate it. Means a lot to me. Means a lot to me that you did that.
Sorry, I'm a tiger. We purr. There's a repetitive R in there.
I know you. Can you speak English? And
yes.
Do you speak Korean, or is it like you only know a little bit?
I only know a little bit conversationally, but my most fluent second language is Spanish.
Why?
I grew up like so my home situation was a little
different.
Neither here nor there. Yeah. And so I went to my best friend's house a lot, and she was Mexican, and so I was fully immersed in Mexican family day in and day out. So, it was just, I had my tortillas, my frijoles, and huevos every morning with salsa. And it was a lot of Spanish all the time. So it's my most known second language.
Dude, I wish. My best friend growing up was Bosnian, and I was not able to catch a lick of that. I was not able to get a single lick of that fucking sentence structure.
I knew a Bosnian. That's interesting.
Yeah, dude. It was a very, very different situation. I can see if you can understand Argentinian Spanish, and I don't know if it's super different. The main thing that I see here that looks different is instead of bienvenido, it's bienvido.
Vito, yeah.
I don't know if that's like a location difference or if that's actually just a different word.
I think it's like a similar phrasing, but the verbiage is slightly different. Like their conjugations and everything, from my understanding. It's like Portuguese. It's like with looking at it, somebody who doesn't know the languages would say, "Oh, this is Spanish," but it's not. Like the pronunciation is just a little bit different.
It felt like it was a slightly different thing. So Ollie, my editor, sent me this, and it is: Bienvenido a mi stream raiders. Mi nombre es Maid de Porcelana. Solía ser un sexy cuerpo de carne hasta que me morí. Y mi alma se atrapó en el cuerpo de una muñeca más sexy. Pronombres masculinos. Y si todavía estás confundido sobre pronombres en el siglo 21st century, puedes pensarme a mí como el deseo mojado de un bisexual. I feel like I did okay. It wasn't that bad.
I know. I was like, I know 21 is 21, but that would be como se dice 21st century en inglés, por favor.
It's because he wrote 21 instead of 21.
Oh, he didn't say 21. But I don't know how to do 21st. Like I know 21 is 21. Century? Yeah.
Siglo 21.
Oh.
Is that it?
I don't know.
You're the one who knows Spanish.
I've never used 21st century in
I don't know. What
if
you got time traveled back into the past? How do you tell people where you're from?
What year is it?
It's fine. I think it's just the flow that's not there. Well, definitely I'm not going to get the fucking flow when I can't speak the language.
Oh, siglo is century. Yes. 21st century is indeed single.
Do you
siglo
think
21.
That somebody who isn't able to roll their R's can speak Spanish?
Well, I mean, I think they can do their best.
Thanks,
somebody
Mom.
will. The people,
Thanks.
You'll be understood. But at the time, they'll be like, "Oh, not this one." This one. He's very white. That's what they would say.
Not even white, but everyone keeps
Not
thinking.
even I know.
Everyone
It's
keeps
like,
thinking that I'm
American.
white because of the way I talk and the way I act. Actually, this is bullshit. I literally drink Tapatio.
Ooh, Tapatio.
I drink hot sauce all the fucking time, and yet I still get labeled as an American. Well, or not as an American, as a fucking white person.
I mean, you're already a step up. You like things other than mayonnaise, and you like Tapatio.
I drink chili oil. I'll take shots of chili oil.
Oh, I just put. Do you like the Momofuku like chili crunch oil?
I've never had it. I've always just like gotten it from local Chinese places because I know the old Chinese woman that owns one of the local Chinese like buffets. So I'll just go there and I'll be like, "Can I have a giant tub of chili oil?" And then she'll be like, "Here you go." And I'm like, "Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Shisha."
I do that at the Mexican restaurant, but for their like super spicy like salsa, not like the restaurant salsa that's just like a tomato sauce. This is like the hot stuff, and they'll put it in like a soup container for me, and then I take it home.
Yes. And then you're like, "How the fuck do I put this in my food? It's in a soup container."
Yeah. I'll put it in a glass jar and eat on it for the week.
Hi, Angel. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in. We're hanging out with Sansin.
Hi.
Wow. Look at her. Oh my God. Look at her. She's so pretty. Look at her. She's so handsome. Wow.
Ugh.
I love.
What he means is say he's so handsome.
Thank you. I love calling people handsome. Gender be damned. I feel like it's just a nice. I feel like handsome is like a specific look. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think it's just something that you should say to men. I think it's like, if you are handsome, you have like a smooth aura. I don't know how to explain it. Does that make sense? No. Does that make sense?
No. It makes that. But I mean, you were saying, give them what for earlier. I feel like that was the natural language back in the time too. They wouldn't call a woman beautiful. They would say she was a very handsome lady.
Yes. I feel like handsome should be used for like smooth or like sleek. Yeah. Stuff like that. Sleek, handsome. I feel like a handsome aura is different than calling somebody beautiful. I feel like beautiful is like a different terminology altogether instead of just being gender specific compliments to people. Sharp.
No, I see that. I feel like beautiful is something that
Suave.
is fragile to me.
Oh, you like fragile things, huh?
Yeah, it's like a beautiful, like you don't want to touch it for fear of something.
Let me tell you that I'm a pretty fragile masculine person. I got some fragile masculinity, let me tell you that.
No.
If a woman beats me in a sport, I get really upset.
What about in a game like Halo?
I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit if anyone beats me in anything. I'm just making the joke.
No.
I would love to play Halo with you, but I know you'd probably throw up.
Yeah. No, I used to. Oh, I loved Halo so much.
Have you played any of the games that I gave you as recommendations?
The King of the, I bought all of them. I just haven't played all of them.
You played King of the Castle. I know you like that one a lot.
I played King of the Castle. That was really fun. I purchased was it Peglin?
Peglin!
Yeah, I have Peglin.
Up to date, everyone. Last time Sansin was on here, I gave her a list of video games that are not 3D that she can probably try out without getting sick. Because she has really bad motion sickness.
I paid maybe 2 out of, and it's been it's a couple years.
A year and a half since the last time I had you on, I think.
Oh my gosh.
Actually, I will look it up right now. I have YouTube open. PorcelainMaid Sansin.
Oh, it's been too long. But like we said, it's like, oh, we played a game a little while ago, 2 months later.
Where is this? Where's my VOD channel? PorcelainMaid Sansin VOD.
Oh god.
There it is. 1 year ago. 8/12/23 in 2023 was the last time I had you on.
Oh my god.
You, young lady, have had 2 years. 2 years to play these games. 2 years. And you've only played King of the Castle.
But I played it a lot.
You did play it a lot, but you had 2 years to try any of the other games are.
I bought them. I just haven't played them. They've just been sitting because it's like I get asked to do it. But I got Crow Country. I got Ender Lilies. I got Peglin. I did not get the Return of the Obra Dinn one yet.
That one might make you sick. It's 3D.
Yeah,
but
I
it's
have the
limited
King of the Castle.
graphics, so I don't know if it'll make you actually sick because it's not like. I feel like the less realistic the game is, the less sick you might get. I don't know. I don't know if
The
that
more
works.
Van Gogh we go, the more
We have to get more artistic.
more abstract, less reality. It'll be fine.
I don't know. I want to see. I'm like a scientist testing your motion sickness. If I pick
can
you up and
try it.
shake you, do you throw up?
That may probably. Let's not test that.
Wait until the next convention. Wait until the next convention. We'll see how it goes.
I am going to Off-Kai, so I don't know if you're going to make it to
am
that
going
one.
to Off-Kai. I can pick you up and shake you there.
Yeah.
I could use you as a weapon. You could projectile vomit on the people around me.
Just grab me by my ankles and swing like a bat.
Go,
Got
son! Throw up on them.
it. Now it's the under the arm, like.
Oh my god, like a cat purse. I can
It's Splatoon, but
attach a handle to like the back of your back. What's the word for that? Your attach a handle to your back
harness?
and carry you around. Yeah, like a harness.
like the dog harnesses with the thing on.
Where they just kind of fucking like they're just like hanging in there.
Oh my god.
I love
Hang
that.
on.
Hi Yomi, thank you for the raid. Welcome to the stream, Raiders. My name is Porcelain. I can do it in Spanish.
Do it in Spanish.
I can do it in Spanish. Wait, Raiders, wait. I can butcher a language again. Argentinian Spanish speakers, I apologize. Bienvenido a mi stream, Raiders. Mi nombre es Maid de Porcelana. Solía ser un sexy cuerpo de carne hasta que me morí. Y mi alma se atrapó en el cuerpo de una muñeca más sexy. Pronombres masculinos si todavía estás confundido sobre pronombres en el siglo XXI. Puedes pensarme a mí como el deseo mojado de un bisexual. How was that? Never let this guy speak Spanish ever again. Welcome to the stream, Raiders. My name's PorcelainMaid. I used to be a sexy sack of man meat before I died, and my soul got trapped inside the body of a sexier female doll. He and pronouns, but if you're still confused about pronouns of the 21st century, you can think of me as a bisexual wet dream. Sexy male voice trapped inside of a sexier female doll. I give you a courtesy out of courtesy because I'm elegant as fuck like that. And Raiders, if you want to follow the stream, you can gain 3 extra inches to your dick size. Your dick would go from here to here just by hitting the follow button. I'm hanging out with Sansin today for Porcelain Parlor. Hi, Yomi. Hope you had a good subathon. You okay?
I've never felt more anxious, like I was gonna get tackled from behind. I was like, this is it. He's gonna grab me and shake me. I'm not ready. Oh my gosh.
He's gonna grab me and shake me. Can you how can you handle amusement parks if you were going?
I love amusement parks.
Does that wait? Hold on. So do you only get motion sickness in 3D video games, but you're fine in real life if you go to like an amusement park?
No, because Cars, but I haven't been on a roller
What, like the movie?
coaster or. Ka-chow. I haven't been on any amusement park rides in quite a long time. Not even a Ferris wheel. So.
Huh. Good night, Yomi. I'm glad you had a good day.
Good night.
Have a good cry.
Your
Go
name
in
is
prison
so
your
cute.
assistance. Yomi Quinley.
Yeah, Yomi is such a cute name.
Yomi.
Yeah.
Wait, so if we put you in like a ride, you're fine?
I haven't tried. It's been a long time. I mean, I might, I'll probably be sick. Thinking about like cars and stuff, like I would imagine if I got in like one of the spinning rides, it would not go well for everybody else inside the spinning ride.
You keep saying it like, did you not have motion sickness when you were younger? I feel
No,
you keep talking about it like you developed motion
Right.
sickness from like.
I did.
What?
pregnancy happened and my hormones changed for the worse, I guess.
What?
But yeah.
Damn, dude.
It's
Pregnancy
never
be
gone back.
beating everyone up.
It's awful. Yeah, you're like, pregnant people get everything. I was like, yeah, motion sickness.
Man, why do pregnant people get everything? If I got pregnant, would I be able to get rid of motion sickness? Could the opposite happen?
I'm not trying
not
again.
Not that I can get pregnant. Not that I can get pregnant, but can you like reverse that? Could you lose motion sickness?
Oh, I wish. I would consider it so fucking fast, brother.
You get double motion sickness. It just fucking quadruples.
Vertigo and motion sickness. I can't stand up. I can't lay down.
The fucking worst of it happens again. Jesus Christ.
No. Yeah, it's only been for the last 10 years. So
why does pregnancy do that?
I don't know. But that's why I was saying I loved Halo. Like I played so much Halo and like Call of Duty first person games, like shooters, everything. And you know. That's
so funny because you give off first person shooter vibes for like a gamer. I don't know. I see your model and I'm like, it seems like this person would play first person shooters.
I know. I'm not like a Commander Caboose or anything, but
it was Major Caboose, thank you. Relax. It was Major Caboose 12. That was my gamer tag. Thank you very much. I was not a commander. I was higher than that.
It was cute. I like that a lot. I like that story.
My fucking stupid ass young person videos.
Oh my god. They're probably great.
Well,
fantastic.
Well, well, I don't know. I feel like there's got to be a video game at some point that will make you less sick. I hate that the fucking pills don't do anything for you either.
Me too. Like that's what I feel like the worst about is because there's so many games that look like a really fun time that I can't play.
Because everything's getting 3D nowadays.
Connect. Yeah, 3D or first person, or you're able to get picked up and shaken in game, and then I'm like, bleh.
Repo, yeah.
Yeah.
Repo's probably very bad for you.
I did one collab, and I was like, I'll be fine as long as nobody picks me up and shakes me within the first 10 minutes.
Doesn't even matter if you could do third person too, and you'd probably get sick, right?
Right. But I did find out I could play Minecraft, and that was a very nice discovery for me.
Why does Minecraft work?
I don't know. I was playing. We did a server. Christopher Yee made it, and there was a thing where I could do third person, and just being able to go slowly and do things at my own pace. I didn't get sick, and it was the first time ever I was able to play Minecraft. So look
at you. Chris was in the chat earlier and was like, my 2 favorite VTubers.
Oh, he's so full of it.
That was very sweet. I don't think I've ever actually gotten to hang out with Chris besides on Cobblemon. There was a Cobblemon server that Siren made.
Yeah.
And he played an old man.
I remember seeing that. Oh God, of course he played an old man.
He played a slightly misogynistic old man who hated women.
Of course. Yep. Of course he did. I met him as Hubert because we did OnlyFans, the World of Warcraft stuff together. So, yeah, he's my duo.
I find that so funny to be like, I met them as this person instead.
I did. I love that though. Like as somebody who loves RP and loves writing for characters and stuff, like meeting people as their characters is always interesting.
It is
because then they're nothing like the person. They're nothing like the character.
I wonder if that's how that works with RP, because I've never done an RP game before.
Mm-hmm.
I've only the only RP I've ever done was D&D, and I think that's legitimately it. I don't think I've ever done any other kind of RP thing before, but I always find it very fun. That's why I do all these improv bits to start my stream.
That's why I think you would be excellent at it, actually. I mean, you're so like naturally creative and capable of flowing things.
Stop.
No, you are.
And you're
you have all these great ideas.
Your words. Stop. And the best thing a part of it, I'm not a theater kid, so I don't have any of the fucking drama. I don't have any of the dramatic baggage from being a theater kid as a kid.
Is that what theater kids got?
So
man,
do you have something to say?
Theater kids. Nope, I don't. I would never have anything to say about
What do you think about Shakespeare, huh?
Like abridged or
abridged.
It was a very good play. I don't know what you're talking about.
Abridged.
How do you feel about musicals?
I am not. Okay. This is a loaded question because my chat loves musicals. I am. This is a loaded question. I have only ever enjoyed the Muppet musical so far, and the only other musicals I've seen are stuff from Disney, and I hate Disney singing. I do not like watching a Disney movie and having the songs randomly interrupt. I remember this specifically because I watched the Disney's live action Aladdin once, and I know it sucks. And I just remember the princess whose name eludes me getting I remember Jasmine getting fucking arrested, and then she starts singing and time literally stops in the movie just so she can do a giant song and dance sequence. And then as the song stops, she's like back in cuffs again, and then the scene goes forward. And I was like, what the fuck is happening? I hate this. But I understand that there are also very good musicals. A lot of people have been telling me to watch Epic the Musical lately.
You haven't seen it?
I have not seen it.
I think you'll like that one.
But everyone's telling me about it, so maybe I'll try it. Maybe I'll watch it on stream.
You'll have to. If you do a watch along and you need company, let me know, because I would love to see your reaction.
Welcome your company. I will always welcome Sansin's company.
Yeah, we're the slow goers at convention. I feel like. We like good food and good times. We don't need to go.
The last convention I went to, I actually did try. I pushed myself to drink with people. And then I got drunk.
Oh, no.
My first time being drunk. That went well.
Yeah? You got any lovely stories for that?
You can hear me. I know Michi called me when I was drunk at a convention. No. So you can, but it was like, I think it was like me going to bed and I sounded like I was slurred out of my fucking mind. And I was eating.
He was saying slurs?
No, I wasn't saying slurs. I was just slurring my words while eating like fucking orange chicken in my hotel room at 4 a.m. The reason I got drunk for the first time there was I wanted to start drinking with people because everyone around me is just fucking, all they do is drinking, right? So I was like, okay, let me take a drink. I'll do shots with people because I don't want to talk like I'm some kind of robot, but I'll be real with you guys. When I'm talking to somebody and we're out and we're having a good time, it's nice. And it's very sweet. But if they offer you a shot and you say no, they get so sad. So I will take the shot and I can see on their face that they're like, I like this person. I like this person and I will continue to talk to this person and like build a better relationship with this person. And I don't know how to explain it, but you do not get that when you are like, hey, do you want to play board games with me? It is not the same thing. If you take a shot with somebody, they're like, I need to build more of a friendship with this person. And then if I ask them, do you want to play board games? They're like, I don't like you.
That's how I know it's like Joel's not asking me to play board games in person, because I would have had that golden retriever starry-eyed look like, yeah, I would love to play. Which board game are we playing? Oh.
But I don't know. I think people focus really hard on the alcohol part of it, and because that's how they socialize with it, because they never grew up socializing without it. But I took a bunch of shots. I would do shots with everyone, and then I would accept drinks too, because I remember I would take shots, and it was very sweet. I would drink, and then somebody would come, like Ruben Sargasm. He comes up to me. He's like, hey, do you want this drink? Somebody else gave it to me, and I was like, I guess, sure. He was like, try this, drink it. And I drank it, and I was like, okay, good. And then another person would come up to me and be like, Joel, I bought you a drink. Here you go. Cheers. Let's drink. And then I would drink that. And then another person would come up to me and be like, Joel, my man, I got you a drink. Let's take a drink. And then I would drink that. And then another person would come up to me and be like, Joel, can you hold my drink? Actually, can you just have it? I don't want it anymore. And then I would drink that. And then another person was like, Joel, we got to go take shots of vodka. And then we would do shots of vodka. And then another person would come up to me and be like, Joel, let's take a shot together. So overall, I had 4 regular sized drinks in an actual cup, and then 4 to 5 shots of vodka or something, or tequila or rum or whatever.
No.
Or whiskey. I don't know what they were. I just drank it. I didn't ask. And I was drunk. So my first time being drunk was me going around saying, I don't know if I'm drunk. I think I'm drunk. I'm not 100% sure because I've never been drunk before. And then I would go up to people. I remember I specifically went up to Basil and I was like, Basil, I fucking love you. Can I hug you? And then I would hug him. And I was like, I fucking love you. And then I would hug him again. And then I would go away and then I would come back and hug Basil again. I would hug Basil and Boo like 14 times. And then I would go around and I went up to Yuzu and I was like, I'm so sorry we don't hang out. I fucking love you. You're amazing. I really appreciate your friendship. I'm so happy that you exist. Thank you for being my friend. I really want to hang out again, but I'm scared that I'm being too aggressive when I DM and ask to hang out, and I don't want to be a bother. And I remember saying that to like a bunch of people at the party. I was like,
you're such a happy, lovey drunk. Oh my God.
And then I remember I met Jaden Animations there, and I went up to Jaden and I was like, I love that you're a VTuber. I think it's really cool. And then they were like, oh, you're the doll VTuber. And I was like, why do you know who I am? But this is all while I was drunk. So then I went up to them and I was like, can I show you my models? And then I showed them my models. And I was like, I am being a fucking menace to somebody who does not know who I am.
I was expecting you to be like have pictures of your chat in your phone to be like, can I show you my kids?
They're my screensaver on my phone. So I did go around showing people my chat.
It's my kids. I see my kids. They're so cute. I eat them.
I do show that to people when I'm at conventions. I will show them pictures of my kids. I'll be like, look at my chat.
Aww,
I gotta print.
So cute.
I think it'd be really funny. I should get a print of them in my wallet.
Yes,
really
you should
silly.
like a Polaroid, like print it and then take a Polaroid picture and keep it in your wallet.
I should burn it a little bit so it looks really old. Well, you know what would be really funny? If I ever have downtime at a convention and I'm not talking to anybody, I should just pull it out and like gently caress my image of chat.
Just the corner, trace the edges.
A tear comes down my eye. I miss that.
We need artwork of this stat.
But yeah, and then I had to be escorted home twice. So I was drunk twice at WeebCon. The first time, Girl DM had to escort me home so I wouldn't get lost.
She's so good.
She was very nice. And then the second time, Juniper had to escort me home. And I remember both times a random stranger on the street would be like, man, you look fucking good. Look at your fucking, I love your outfit. And I think it was another drunk guy. And I don't remember if it was Girl DM or Juniper that was with me. But I remember then they were like, you had a full like hype up, gassing each other up conversation with another drunk man on the street of fucking San Jose. Yeah, another drunk dude and me were like both drunk talking to each other. It was like, he first called out to me. He was like, I love your outfit, bro. You're dripped the fuck out. And I would look at him and be like, no, dude, you look good. You look good too, homie. And I had to be pulled away. But I think it was Girl DM. I think Girl DM had to pull me away from the conversation.
Aggressively complimenting each other. Your calves, dude.
Yeah,
my God.
And I remember this happened twice because also when I was hungover, was like laying down while drunk. Australian guys. There was a couple Australians in my hotel that were like yapping around, and they were very polite, and also like, you know, they were cunty. They were Australians. Motherfucker was kept talking to me, but it was like I kept talking back, so it was a yap session. I was like, I should go to bed by now. I'm like trying to eat my food, but I keep talking to this Australian who's like basically like making love with a woman on the couch. And also his son was there, but his son was like his best friend. It was a very weird scenario because he was like, I looked at him and he was like, is that your friend? And he's like, no, that's my son. And I was like, you guys look like you're the same age. What the fuck?
Oh my god, that's crazy.
And he's like, yeah, I'm waiting for my girlfriend to come by, and we just kept, yeah, I don't know. It was very weird. Being drunk was weird. It was a very weird experience. I don't know.
It sounds otherworldly, but it sounds like you're a good, like, happy, lovey drunk though. Did you get hungover?
I don't think so.
That's good.
I don't actually think I was. I don't fucking remember actually. I don't remember having a migraine or like a headache or anything bad. I might have felt a little
You just
gross.
woke up like a daisy.
Yeah, I might have felt a little gross, but I never gotten like hurt.
That's good. I don't think people get hurt when they have hungovers all the time, but they definitely feel a little like sluggish the next day.
It was surprising though. I was surprised that I wasn't. Maybe it's because I ate like a fucking pound of orange chicken before going to bed.
That's definitely a drunk food and suck up all the alcohol.
I like that everyone has agreed that the like if you eat a big massive chunk of food, it'll suck up all the bad stuff in your body.
Oh my god. We have to believe that. If I eat enough, the alcohol will be cleansed from me.
Have you been drunk a lot? Do you drink?
I don't anymore. I've never been a huge drinker. Like I drink socially, I think, like how you were wanting to. If you have friends and things like that, you want to have like be able to share a drink with them. But these days it's more of like I order a lot of mocktails. So I'll order a drink that looks like a drink, but it's not an actual drink.
It's just like juice mixed with the thing that you put into alcohol to make it edible.
Right, juice and like a mixer and a soda or something so that it's like a light. And it tastes like it's just minus the tequila. And that's my drink a lot of the time.
I would do that when I was a kid. My mom is definitely a wine mom. She had a service table in the house. She never used it for anything, but she would keep a bunch of rare and expensive alcohols on this little like serving table that would like roll around. It was a cart. It was a serving cart. I don't know where my mom bought a fucking serving cart before, but it was like stacked to the brim with alcohol. And I'd never seen her drink wine, but I assume she would always drink wine with her friends when I was busy playing games. And I just remember one night I would take the entire bottle of the mixer and I would just drink that straight up. And it was like this super fucking sour sweet. And I was like, oh, this tastes like lemonade.
Yeah, it's like straight sugar and shit. Joel, you can't.
I straight up would just drink that by itself as a kid. And my mom would always be like, did you drink my fucking mixer?
Oh, I can't. Oh, God. I mean, it probably tastes like Sun or some sort of the Kool-Aid jammers.
Yeah, dude. To a kid, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah,
No, I used to be like someone who could drink wine with meals, but it's just now it's not something I go out of my way for.
No, I get it. I mean, I've tried to drink wine. I can't. I tried to drink wine when I'll eat cheese sometimes. I'll do like a charcuterie board stream.
I love a charcuterie.
I should invite you to it. I feel like you might like some cheese.
I do.
I might fascinate you with a piece of cheese. Yours.
Do you like olives?
I do like olives.
Oh.
I am a cultured individual who's not scared of something that has a strong taste. Unlike some people, looks at the camera. Unlike some people, I understand that olives are a delicious food.
They're so yummy.
And I'm not scared of the flavor of olives.
What's your favorite cheese for your charcuteries?
I don't actually have a favorite cheese because I think all cheese is worth it. All cheese is good.
Okay. I do. I like all cheeses too.
But yeah, whenever I have a charcuterie board, I tried to drink wine with it, and I was like, wine is disgusting. I don't like it. And I remember I could not open the bottle of wine, so I took a knife, and I tried to do the fucking pop thing, and I smashed the bottle in two. And I had to fucking clean up the glass and then pour the rest of the wine into a fucking Gamer Subs cup. So in my fridge, and I have a mini fridge, I've had a Gamer Subs cup full of wine in my fridge for the last like year sitting there because I don't know what to do with it.
That might be like a high alcoholic mead by now. I don't know how that works. Don't drink that or give it to Papa to make into whatever he does. Doesn't he make mead?
Doesn't alcohol get better the longer it stays? The longer it's fucking...
Not in a Gamer Subs cup. I don't think that's how that works for some reason.
Cody, thank you for the raid. Welcome on in, Raiders. I'm hanging out with Sansin.
Hi.
Yippee! Look at her.
I'm getting out with Joel. That's the difference.
Wow. Me? Really?
Yeah. Yeah, you're hard to hang out with. You're so busy.
I'm not hard to hang out with. You invited me once and I immediately said yes.
Yeah, you did.
See?
That made me so happy. I was so happy to get to
It's
do
all in
things.
your own head. You think that I'm busy. The first time you invited me, I was like, of course, Sana, I'm free for you.
I'm just like him. He's like, I'm sorry, I'm aggressive. If I ask you, it feels aggressive, and I don't want to bother you because you seem busy. And it's me right now.
I want you to know if I said that while I was drunk, that means I feel the same way, and you're totally allowed to do the same thing. It's okay.
Okay.
Here is your verbal permission, Sansin. You can DM and bother me anytime.
Good. Now I'm gonna DM and bother you all the time.
Wow, yippee! You know what's so weird? I feel like my life is so different from when I was a kid. When I was a kid, I only ever hung out with men. And now as like a VTuber, almost like 99% of my friends are women. And there's like a small percentage of men.
Do you feel like that's because you're like more comfortable with who you are as a person now that you're more mature, or there was like a stigma when you were younger, or no?
I think it's because I have fat tits in my model and women like women.
Okay.
I'm kidding. I think it's because I
cosplay as a hot woman, so chicks dig me.
No, I think it's because this is like a lot of most VTubers are women. And that's just like my job. Like I hang out with people.
He hangs.
I hang, and a lot of the people that are in the same field as me are women. That's probably why.
It's like teachers.
Yeah,
I guess being a teacher, but yeah, no, he's over here bragging about his giant bosom. I can't.
I still call them pecs. They're still pecs, chat. I just if the joke is funnier if I say giant tits, I'll say that instead. But they are pectoral muscles. Thank you.
Yeah. Everybody's got pectorals.
I think half of it is that I do have a pretty model, though. I mean,
You do. It's beautiful.
I think it's I still have my 50-50 viewership, by the way. I love bragging about my analytics. I love bragging about my gender analytics.
Where it's like half of men, half of the women.
It is. It's 50-50. It's 48% men, 48.8% women.
That's so crazy. That's awesome, though. Like, I love that. I wish, like, I know why I have more male viewers, but it would be really dope to have more female viewers.
That's
too.
surprising. I think you would have like a decent amount of female viewers. You're not. I feel like you're the type that women would love.
I don't know. Maybe I just haven't found my woman. My women.
Women, do you like Sansin in the chat? I don't know. I feel like you're the type that other women would like because you're just like really chill. And you have a very nice voice. I almost called you sultry. You have a very nice voice. It is kind of sultry.
Sultry?
A little bit. It's a little bit of a sultry voice. Very comfortable. That's surprising. I mean,
yeah, I would look over it whenever people were posting, all their analytics, like, oh, I have this, I have that. I was like, ooh, let me go look. And then it was majority male, which is fine. But I was like, man, where the girlies at?
Where the girlies at? Don't you want to watch a wonderful, lovely, relaxing MILF dragon? What's your take on being called a MILF?
Being called a MILF helps me.
What's your take on being called a MILF all the time?
Not my deader people. But I mean, it's like early on, I was a little weirded out about being called a mommy and stuff. But
oh, well, that's a different term. I feel like mommy and MILF are very. MILF is funny. Mommy is like, oh, you're looking for something.
Is it being called a MILF? Isn't that like self-report? Like the acronym itself is very.
Mom, I'd like to friend.
Okay.
I think it's a very normal thing to say. I actually like it a lot, actually. That's the normal version, actually. That's the normal version, actually. Thank you very much. I think it's Mom, I'd like to friend. All
right. Next stream title, I'll put MILF something train, and it'll be great.
Stop. Chat, Sansin didn't know what running a train meant.
It's like it's standing back to back to back. I don't know what you're talking about.
Sansin did not know what running a train meant and kept saying it on stream the other day, and I had to call her and be like, stop saying that out loud, stop.
No, you guys, you like run the train on Joel all the time, right? I see all the hype trains.
No, they do not.
Like,
Nobody does that.
Be
Nobody
one right
does
now,
that.
right?
No.
But you were the caboose.
You were the caboose. I was the major caboose. You
The
keep forgetting my
major
title.
caboose.
You keep forgetting my
I'm
title.
sorry, Major. Yes, sir.
Hey.
You run this train.
She did not know what train was, and I had to call her and be like, San, please stop saying people are running a train. Please stop. It is a ridiculous thing. To be fair, a lot of those terms are like, if you're not near the terms, you wouldn't like understand them in the first place.
Yeah, and people are like, run the train. I was like, this is a hype train thing, right? That's the internet that they're talking about, the hype train, right?
I have the little sprinkle of the doctor's diagnosis of me really liking trains. I think I'm literally obsessed with trains. I fucking love trains. I have been so obsessed with like luxury trains and like the idea of being like on a luxury comfort train for like a 3-day ride for a while now. And I really want to go to one, but I know it's like $7,000 and they're all in Japan.
Is that what as luxury trains have more cushion?
Oh my, have you never seen a luxury train?
Like the box cart trains?
They're you ever seen Polar Express?
Yeah.
Imagine that, except they have like a whole house inside the train cart.
Oh my goodness.
It's like a little hotel, but on a train, and it's very relaxing and soothing. I should show you.
Do that.
Here, I can show you a video. Let me pull it up. There is, I love this video. I've showed it to chat like 1 billion times. Let me see. The Twilight Mizu Kaze Express. Do you like trains? Do you have any particular emotions about trains? Or are
I
you
like
normal?
trains. I think they're very, am I normal?
You don't have the zest. You don't have the zest.
I like trains. I think they're neat. I like how they work. I've never had the chance to ride on one. Can we go get it? Right here?
Yeah. Let me show the picture. I have a video, and I've shown this video like 1 billion, trillion, quadbillion times. I forgot how numbers work for a second. The Twilight Mizukaze is this gorgeous, like Studio Ghibli-esque train. Like it looks like it's from Spirited Away. Do you see that?
Yeah, you get a bed.
And it's on the water. Look at that.
Oh, I want to go on this one.
$6,000 a night, though.
Oh my.
Or no, $6,000 for 3 days. My bad. So it's $2,000 a night. Oh no, it's a 2-day trip. Never mind. It's $3,000 a night.
My single parent genetic can't.
But like, here, let me show you there's the room tour for the train. Let's
I'm
see.
about to put a moving picture on the TV and pretend real fast.
That's why I watch videos like these sometimes, the chat. But there's the room, and then the beds fall down. You can see them behind the chairs.
Yeah, they tuck away. That's cool.
Not the biggest room, but here's the fucking bathroom inside of the room in the train. You get your own luxury personal bathroom. It's a little
shower.
It's a little crowded, but still. Like, it's nice, dude.
Man, that's like if the plane had a shower also.
They have planes like this.
Oh my god.
Have you seen luxury? Now, let me show you the world of luxury planes.
Oh my god.
Also, these
why
like
did he
hangers.
grip it like that?
Oh, this guy's a freak. This YouTuber is a fucking freak.
Why is he touching things like that?
I love this channel because this is the same guy that goes on a luxury train and like his shoe falls apart while he's on a luxury train full of rich people.
Oh my gosh.
He's a weirdo. Like he wears like I don't know how to explain it, but this YouTuber is funny as fuck. These hangers and glasses that you'll see in a second are like $100 each.
I could never.
That's $100 glass each one, and then the hangers are like $63 or something. Yeah, these hangers. What are they? What are they? He's gonna say that. Never mind. They're $300 a hanger.
I'm not allowed to touch anything on this thing.
These hangers are I'm stealing them. What do you mean you're not gonna touch? I'm taking it.
I'm not touching anything.
I'm putting that shit in my bag. I'm going home with that.
They itemize that shit. They'll be like, man, this man stayed in this room and these things are missing. Send it to his card.
I'll say that they were missing when I got there.
Oy.
But yeah, no,
like when you rent an apartment, this was already happened.
Or I'll take pictures. So they have the big window too that you can see, and the bathroom's really cool. Blah 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 blah. They come with like all these amenities. Like look at that. All of the stuff you could ever want. The shower is nice and clean, and then they have like complimentary chocolates and drinks and everything. I think all the food is paid for. I want to show more of this. The lunch is whatever. It's Michelin star, but it's Japanese Michelin star, which means it's just the same stuff. And I'm not a big Japanese food fan.
You don't like Japanese cuisine?
I don't like traditional Japanese cuisine because it's a lot of like mini dishes that I'm not particularly interested in, but I like Japanese junk food.
Okay. I can fix him.
You're talking to the person that said, I'm just going to eat raw celery to fill myself later.
I know. While I was eating cucumbers, it's fine.
Look at how nice this train is.
Oh, it's so nice. I like that hallway that had like the geometrical. Yeah.
Like that's the observatory and it's beautiful at night. See,
I worry I would throw up in this room.
Oh yeah, motion sickness. I have never been on a train, so I will not know if I get motion sickness on a train.
I'd probably be fine with just the window, but then everybody was like, let's go to the observation room, and I'd be like, have fun.
Because like I don't get motion sickness on planes, but I get it in cars, so I don't know if a train would do something to me.
Yeah, I don't get it in trains or on buses, but if I get in a car, I think it's just because the center of like your pivot point is shorter, possibly.
It might be because you get to walk around on a train, so I don't know if you would feel sick.
And I've not been sick on a boat either, so I don't know.
Beautiful. So they'll play. Oh yeah, they have the bar too, and then here's your like dining room. But the coolest thing ever is they'll play like orchestral music. They'll have an orchestra in the car, playing it for you. Oh, here's the expensive. This is the $12,000 a night room. It's look. No, come back. Look. You get the beds, a much bigger bathroom. Like you get a whole cart to yourself instead of the side room. So they have a living room, dude. They have a living room. They have an area to put your fucking shoes in too.
Aww.
They have a bathtub.
I think the goal is just to save enough to experience all these things once in a lifetime.
I don't like this. Is cool. I don't like the chairs are like facing each other, but still, it's all nice. The
bears on every chair is kind of interesting.
I want to show you the orchestra, and then we'll pop out of this video. But oh, here it is. Okay. Here's the live orchestra while you're eating or drinking. See, I want to experience luxury, not because I'm a stupid dickhead rich person, but because I enjoy fine art and trains. That might be autism. I don't know. I went to a doctor recently. I should have asked about that.
He enjoys fine art because he is fine art. That's why.
Anything for you, Sansin. If you want me to be abstract art, I will turn myself into geometric shapes.
Mike pulls his head off real fast.
Oh, I got you.
Abstract art, we've got it.
That's me.
I'm poison.
I'm abstract. This looks weirder. Now I look like I'm sitting on a stepping stool. I should do this.
Yeah, but when you're that high, I could actually do like a forehead kiss. Like that's like achievable.
I'll sit on the stepping stool. I get to go to bed. I get tucked into bed with the forehead kiss. Yippee.
Yes.
I threaten that on artists all the time. Not really a threat, but it's just funny.
Aww.
Music's back on. There we go.
Yay.
I can't handle not talking to people without music anymore. I feel like my my content creation brain. Now I need music in the background. That's not even
you
like
can't sleep without sound now.
I know.
So it's like it's to play.
I can't go to bed without like listening to stuff.
Do you have a Bluetooth speaker in case?
No, I don't actually have any speakers in my house. Like I don't own a speaker. Anytime I do anything, it's like either the TV or headphones. I thought about it. I used to buy speakers to set up on my computer, so whenever I wasn't streaming, I would take my headphones off and just play stuff with speakers.
Yeah.
And honestly, I kind of miss that. I feel like that'd be kind of nice. I'm so used to wearing headphones all the time.
Do you ever get headaches because of your headphones?
Oh, I don't get headaches, but my ears will hurt because like my headphones, they'll be tight and they'll cover my ears. And since I have like glasses that don't technically fit me, it'll like squish the glasses against the tip of my ears too. So it just adds like a red mark all the fucking time.
Christopher showed me these ones that are like inner ear.
If you show me some fucking ears that have goddamn cat ears on them, I'm leaving.
No, they're like
Joel,
headphones.
put on the cat ear headphones.
But they're really nice and the sound quality is good. So if you like, I get headaches from headphones. The IEMs, that's what it is. Thank you guys. You're so on it.
IEMs.
Yeah, have you not heard of them?
I haven't. Are you sending me a picture?
Let me look.
Why is Zentreya sending me a fucking what you doing message right now? Why does Zentreya ask for collabs like a fucking like a needy internet e-boy?
What are you up to, girl?
Why? Zen,
what's good?
I like every fucking time. Zen, you send like hangout DMs like needy. I'm not even gonna type this out. It's just so ridiculous the way that she sends like hangout DMs.
Yeah, here, let me show you.
IEM.
Yeah.
What does it stand for?
Inner ear.
Oh, you sent me a fucking Amazon link.
Yeah, just for you to look at it. But that's what they look like. But you have them, it wraps around your monitors. Thank you guys, sorry. But yeah, you wrap it around and you like tuck it in and then it's like noise canceling headphones, but without the weight.
This just looks like earbuds.
Yeah.
Are these not just earbuds? The way they sit is
different. They are. But the quality is better.
I mean, maybe I'll buy. Are they wireless too?
No, these are wired.
Ugh.
But it just is an option if you ever have like your ears hurt too bad.
I gotta get better headphones. I keep using Raycons and they're awful. I fucking hate Raycons.
Oh.
I don't like them. I bought like
mine are falling apart.
Right, you have Raycons too?
No, I have what are they called? I have like the Shure headphones.
Skull candy.
But skull candy. Oh no. No, I always use wired ones because it's like, look, I'm afraid that my Bluetooth would die or I would accidentally wear it somewhere I'm not supposed to. I
also have, I don't have a Shure, I have an AT, my headphones are ATH M50Xs, which is it's Audio Technica. And then my mic is the Shure SM7B.
Oh. Okay.
So I've got the basic streamer setup.
Yeah, I've got the Shure 7B as well, and I was trying to help somebody else with their setup the other day, but I have to run the cloud lifter and the Volt interface and everything to make everything
I don't even know how my fucking audio setup works, dude. I have a Go XLR that I know how to use, but the Go XLR is like baby's first fucking audio setup. That's why. And
I had that one, yeah.
It's like I bought a Rodecaster for a new XLR because I know eventually the Go XLR is gonna fucking die on me. But it's just the Rode's been sitting in the box ever since I bought it, right next to my fucking. Relax.
Sitting in the box unopened, huh?
It's sitting in a box unopened, right next to my Logitech steering wheel that's also sitting in the box unopened.
In a box unopened?
That I used for one stream and then put it back in the box. I used it for one truck sim stream and then I put it back in the box.
Oh no.
That's it.
No, I have to look through everything to get everything connected correctly, and then I leave it and I forget how everything works, and I just pray if I have to change anything. That's how my setups work.
Well, you should open boxes. I opened the boxes. It's not like they're fucking still closed. I bought stuff and then I would open it and I would keep the box if I don't know where to put it. But you don't even open the box.
It'd be on my birthday. Man, these are some great gifts.
Never opens the gifts.
Just leaves. I mean, maybe I'm a dragon that likes to hoard boxes, unopened boxes.
Do you? Is that what? Do you like unopened boxes?
You know, chat looks kind of like a box.
Don't open them.
They got little box-shaped head.
You shouldn't
I can't
open those
open
ones.
them. Chat, okay? Can you just? Joel said I should open the boxes.
You'll see the slimes inside. That's their little mecca. Don't ruin this for them. They made that to look like me.
No, I like their little slime forms too. I won't. I'll let them stay in their homes.
You can see their stupid fucking ooh emote that they spam all the time. They have like an ooh slime emote.
Aw, I love that. I haven't seen that one. How new is that one?
It's pretty new. It was made like a month ago.
Okay, yeah.
I'll be honest.
The ooh one.
I think 99% of my fucking emotes are just like one of the fan artists in chat will make it, and then my mods add it, and I don't know where they come from.
Then it just appears, and you're like, "When did we get this?"
I think 99% of my emotes, I haven't even commissioned, which is ridiculous.
They're so cute.
Like Demalix, who made almost all of the chat emotes, was just like, "Here's a chat emote. Here's 50 chat emotes. Here's 130 chat emotes for free."
They're so cute. They're so well done. Good job.
She was just like, "Yeah, I just want to make these." So,
Aww.
I basically only ever commissioned my first set of emotes when I first debuted, like 5 years ago when I debuted my 2D model, and I've never commissioned emotes since then because chat just keeps fucking making them, and I don't have room for them, so we have to constantly add them to 7TV.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. That's like when your community is so great, like they just build upon themselves. You know, it's like a really self-made family.
I don't even have to do anything. PorcelainMaid. A PorcelainMaid family.
Yeah.
I don't have to do anything. What am I? Chopped liver? What am I even here for?
You're here to be father. I don't understand.
They built their fucking community themselves at this point. What am I doing? I'm just I'm twiddling my fucking thumbs, sitting around.
You're nurturing them with love.
I'm nurturing them. I'm not doing shit. I'm just standing around.
Our mascot is crazy.
You're our mascot.
No, he gives you guys love and attention.
You are functionally a doll. Thanks, guys. You're the center around which we congregate. I'm just the tall person people use for meetups, basically, when you're in a convention.
Do you see that tall guy? Let's meet by him. And they all gravitate towards you.
You should just put like a balloon, like attach a balloon to your belt, and then walk around a convention for people to find you.
I'll make it purple like your dress.
Thank you. I'll be able to spot you from a mile away. I can see the floating balloon. There's Sansin.
I'll draw chat's head on it too, so that you know.
Zoe, thanks for the raid. Welcome on in. My name's PorcelainMaid, and I'm hanging out with the lovely Sansin today for Porcelain Parlor. Oh my God, she's doing the hearts. She's doing the hearts. Follow for 3 extra inches to your love heart size.
Your heart size. Come get a medical condition.
Wink. Do you have a chat mascot yet?
I do. I have Ollie. Have you not seen?
I don't think I've ever seen your chat mascot.
Let me see if I can. It shows here, yeah. If I bring up an
Because I don't think you
asset.
had one last time we hung out.
Yeah, hang on. This is him.
Thank you for the raid, Adrian. Welcome on in. Follow for 3 inches to your dick size. Thank you so much for the raid, Raiders. Did you send it?
I don't know if you can see him, but
You motherfucker! It's a chinchilla. You do it to yourself.
Just in case.
You do it to yourself.
He waves.
Hi.
He waves. That's why chat thinks I'm just a big chinchilla, because they've imprinted on me, and they're like the little. So they're chinchilla gliders. They have like little wings.
That's so cute. Wait, hold on. Playdate. Playdate time. Playdate time. Playdate time. It's like, hi. Playdate.
Oh, they're so cute.
Look at them.
Wait.
Look at them together.
Oh, they would cause so much trouble. I can't.
I love the idea of playdating Twitch chats. Look at them.
They're so cute.
Aw. Look at y'all.
We're just taking our kids out to play.
That's what it feels like. That's what it feels like whenever I have two chats together.
Aww.
Having two like little creatures, it's very cute. It's us playing with us.
I had one where he could come up, like he was on my shoulder and he is like attached to things, but I broke that version at some point. So yeah.
How'd you break the model?
I don't, it's because it's like separate. It was something that was like added on later. So it was like an asset that I had to layer and make and like really target where it would clip on, you know, so I would toggle it, but I broke it.
I like to see them like between your horns. They're just like sitting between your horns, and they use the horns as like
my head.
Like
yeah.
like how in your car you have a handlebar so you don't like get thrown around.
Just like gripping and sitting with their feet out.
Like Ratatouille styled, gripping your horns while they're sitting down at the top.
It would be so cute. He bounces. He's fine.
It looks like you're bouncing them on your knee. Uppies. Wow.
Yeah, he's got a little. He's pudgy.
He looks so devious.
He is devious.
Why do they look like they're suspicious? What'd they do?
They do. Like he's like, if I'm. See?
Look at their fucking mouth. They're kind of evil. They're plotting.
No, not him. He's so sweet.
I like that you keep making them wave. Chat doesn't have a wave. They can't do anything. I can jingle keys for them.
Keys.
Chat. There you go. Wow. Look at you.
Cute.
Hey. Wow.
Oh, I'm so happy. He's so happy.
They get very happy. We have a couple of different things. They can cry. Yeah, we can cry.
Oh.
I love that chat in defense of themselves. Like, we can cry.
But we can cry.
They can cry twice, actually. They have two different cry emotes. They have that, and then wait, that's not the cry.
Well, that's treats or partying.
That's like subs.
Aw.
There's love. Where's their other cry? They have another cry.
That's so cute.
There it is. They have two different cries.
Don't cry, chat.
That's all they know how to fucking do. All they know how to do is fucking cry. Oh wait, yeah, they have this. And
yep.
Where's the bonk? No. There it is. Doink, 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 doink. Wham! It works pretty well.
It's so cute. I haven't got to see all the animation. I know you had the day for them. I watched the video, the lore video for all of it. It was very little gamer.
Yeah.
Aww.
They're Appy Juice. Nuggy. Spoiling them.
Juice and Nuggy. You do.
They sit.
They do a sit.
Then that's it.
I love the dance. It's so in the little blush. That's so cute.
I love chat mascots. I'm gonna put them together. Hold on. Look at them. There you go. That's better. What will they do together?
Mischief. 100% mischief. Something is going to get broken.
What will they do? They're going to raid the fridge.
100%.
This fucking evil little bastards. Yo, Makiba, thank you for the raid. Welcome to the stream, Raiders. Hope you're having a nice night. Thank you for coming by. My name's PorcelainMaid. We are hanging out with Sansin today, the Earth Dragon.
Hi. Welcome
on in. Follow for 3 inches to your next size. I wanted to see how long I could just go with fucking awkward silence after that.
Hi. No, yeah. Why are you trying to make people feel awkward?
I don't know. I just think it's funny sometimes to just stare at the camera without any like actual conversation happening. Yeah, kind of like that. Just awkward eye contact. Something about it is just so strange, but also kind of fucking funny.
I used to have such a problem, especially growing up, like making eye contact, because like I think traditionally growing up, like as like being Asian, like you're not supposed to look somebody in the eye. Like
Wait, what? Is that a thing?
I don't know. Like that's what my mom said. I don't know, but it's just so it took me like going to public speaking classes and stuff, like to learn to look at who you're talking to. I always avoided eye contact until I was like high school.
Well, now you're a VTuber and a streamer.
So I used to have a lot of problems looking at people. Like if my parents were talking to me or yelling at me, like I was not supposed to like stare them in the face. It was supposed to be like you're listening, but your head is like downward angled, you know, like yes, okay.
Did you do well in like any kind of presentation for school?
I did, but it took a lot of practice. It took a lot of practice for me.
Does that mean you were the kid that did all the work, but you didn't do the presentation?
Yes. I was the person that could write like the 7-page essay paper in like an hour, but don't ask me to present it.
I was the one who was like, I don't want to, I'll do a little bit of the work, but let me just present. You do the bulk, I'll do the presentation. Yeah. I really enjoyed doing the present. I actually looked forward to doing presentations when I was in school because I saw it as a way to make friends. I was like, if I'm funny enough, I can maybe make a friend by making people laugh when I was in school. So I would like do extra work to try to make people laugh when doing presentations. So I would add stuff into my presentations, but I never wrote stuff down. It was all improv. So I would constantly do improv when I was in school by doing improv presentation styles in public speaking.
Joel ad-libbing, crazy. I never would have guessed.
Only for I wouldn't want to do it in front of like the whole school, but I liked doing it for like individual classrooms. Like I can handle small classes, but if I did it for the whole school, that would freak me out because I do not know any of the people in other grades.
Nope, that's me like right now, like doing things. It's like if it's a small group and it's within my community, I'm 100% comfortable. As it's larger groups and things and more eyes, I'm like, oh boy.
No. Whenever that happens to me, I will like if I feel awkward in a stream, I'll just be like, is my chat here? I miss my blockheads. Blockheads, post an emote in the chat. And then they'll spam emotes. And then I'll be like, okay, I feel better now.
You feel at home.
I did it recently. I was playing Borderlands with Pop-Mutt, Froggy Luck, and Sayu. And I was like,
oh,
I miss my chat. Chat, are you here? I'm overstimulated. I miss my chat. Chat, are you there? And then they posted emotes and I felt better immediately.
Aww,
emotional support.
So good.
You could be like, Sansin viewers, are you there? Chinchillas, appear.
Oh,
post
where's
emotes.
my wear Yeah.
And you could do that right now. Post emotes.
We need some all emotes in chat if you're here.
There they are. There they are.
Yeah. They're cute. They're cute.
Aw, look at them. Look at them. Aw. I love that, dude.
They're so cute.
What do you think about chat in terms of like as a streamer? Because I'm a little bit more on the parasocial side. And then I see clips of like bigger streamers that are like very distinctly, do not talk to me, chat. We are not friends. There's no, like they just stream to make content. They do not stream to have a community.
Oh my gosh. I can't imagine.
Well, there's a lot of streamers like that. There's a lot of, literally that's like.
Yeah.
I don't know how to say that. I think Fillion's probably an example of that. Like Fillion's not there to make a community. Fillion's there to make content.
Right.
And it's like, that's just a different streamer. It's nothing bad.
No.
I'm like super parasocial. On the other angle, you see me, who's like, hey guys, I know all of you by name. How is your surgery bill? How's the family, Ted? You know what I mean?
How are you feeling today, Joey? I know you were sick 3 days ago. How's that cold?
I think it's preferences, because I know some people would prefer watching a streamer like that. Because they just want to watch content. They don't want to watch. They don't want to like have a conversation, or
they don't want to be perceived.
Like an Uber driver. Like, do you want to talk to your Uber driver, or do you want it to be silent?
I always greet my Uber driver, but then I'm like, quiet.
Well, how do you feel about your chat? What's the angle you go? I feel like you're more similar to me, but not as parasocial.
I'm more like midline, I think. Like, I love my chat and I like interacting with them, and I want them to build a community because that's how some people that are like me, who are more introverted, make friends, is through a common interest.
And that's fair. I think that's the healthier line. I think you're more healthy. That's like a healthier way of going about it.
They're respectful, they're like sweet, and they're encouraging, and it's just like having a good group of people cheer you on is very motivating. I
like having a community. I think it makes the games that I play a lot more fun because it's a back and forth with friends rather than like I'm playing a game to be good at the game. Which I never am unless it's Halo.
Yeah.
My peak.
Yeah, I'm not going to talk about the games that I play that I'm not good at.
Is it just League? Is that what it is? Is that what you're not talking about? Is it literally just fucking League, son?
No. There's TFT.
That's League. That's League of Legends.
I mean, I was playing World of Warcraft, but that's like it's like for us older people now, I guess. People hear you play World of Warcraft and they're like, ooh. But it's been a lot of fun.
It's not that I think it's old. I just don't like the art style for World of Warcraft.
I play like vanilla hardcore. So if you die, you lose everything. It's like a roguelite for me.
Is that like a server? Is there servers specifically? How does that happen? Do you just like... If you die, is it honor system where you have to delete your account, or they delete it for you?
No, your character is dead. You can't res. Like it's gone. You have to transfer it to another server if you want to be able to log into it.
Oh, so I've seen that kind of stuff with RuneScape, and I assume that there's not a server for it. You just have to honor system, like delete your character.
No, there's a server. It's a server. It's the hardcore servers.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, no, a lot of people really enjoyed it, and that's what brought me back to it. Because like retail WoW, I can't play right now. I despise it actually. But going back to classic with like the old polygons and stuff, and playing with the fighting system has been really, really nice. And then the threat of dying has been good. Yeah.
I have a question for you specifically when it comes to hardcore. So, what's the appeal? Because I feel like if you're doing hardcore and you have your character alive for like years, right? Like you've done hardcore, you've had the same hardcore character for like 3 years. That's great and all. When it dies, I assume you'd just be like, I fucking hate this game. I'm done. I'm never playing it again. Like you wouldn't immediately get into it again. But if you do hardcore and you keep immediately dying, then you're like, well, I'm not living long enough to experience anything. So you have to find like a good middle ground of like, okay, I want my character to survive for like 3 months, and then I'll start a new one. Like, what's the middle ground there? I don't understand the enjoyment.
Well, if you're like the way Soda Poppin' had set it up for the guild is like it's a group, it's a team effort because you're trying to do these big raids, like 40-man raids for giant.
It's not solo, that's why.
No, yeah. So you're going with a group, and somebody, if they died, is always going to be in a different spot. So you can regroup for dungeons or quests, and losing someone is a lot more hard hitting than like they just died, you just res them. It's like they're gone, they have to start over.
And then you can help them get back to where they were, though.
Yeah, everybody was super supportive. Like if somebody died, you'd get like bags or stuff to help you get back on your feet instead of having to start from scratch. It was a good time.
That's cooler than solo. I always saw stuff like that with what the fuck is the game called? The Diablo. I would hear about Diablo characters that are like thousands of dollars have gone into this character. And then they die, and it's like, well, what are you playing the game for anymore? Are you still enjoying yourself? Because like as soon as their characters die, I always see them like get super angry and sad. So I'm like, well, why play on hardcore? Like I don't get it.
For me, it's like a roguelite. Like you die, but you get more information about the fights and the quests and the mechanics, and then it makes it easier to go again.
I get that. I think it's more, I understand it more when you say it like it's a guild thing. Like you're doing it with raids, you're hanging out with other people. It's like a
Just
community
social.
challenge rather than just doing a
Right.
solo thing.
Mhm.
That's why I don't understand Diablo, because I'm like, what the fuck is
No,
going on in that game?
I never liked Diablo, actually. That's not for me.
Is that the game that you play a lot? You play a lot of WoW now? It's just WoW and TFT for you.
Stop!
I'm just trying to figure out what you're playing lately, okay? I want to understand you, Sansin.
They don't make me throw up, okay? So I get to play them, and it's
There's
a great time.
There are multiple 2D games. You don't have to only play those 2 games. Not every video game on Earth is 3D.
But I need the ones that I can play with people.
And where's Pokemon?
Which Pokemon?
Any?
You can play those with people?
Okay, well, that's not exactly what it is. Why do you only want to play with people?
Because I like play games with my friends. Joe, I want to play games with you.
What about when you're doing a solo stream?
Well, I mean, yeah, I have stuff I can do on my own. Like I've got other games. Like I tried Blueprints, but have you played? I saw Ray play it, but I don't know if you've played it. It was like a cute. Let me find it.
Hello Kitty Island Adventure.
No, not that, not that one.
I'm level 400 in my free time, actually.
Oh, I need a. There's like I saw Rabbit and Steel, which I haven't. The Plucky Squire. Have you played that one?
I have not played Plucky Squire, but I know that the person who worked on Plucky Squire and did the art actually worked on Pokemon. They've been credited for certain Pokemon designs. The person who made Plucky Squire.
That's really cool. It looked really cute, so I was like, oh, I'll try that. And then I've played like other puzzle type runs. What is the? There's so many. I've played so many games. I played Inscription. I love that. I like.
Did you not throw up to Inscription? That's also 3D. Is it because it's locked in? Like you're not.
Yeah,
it's grid movement.
And then it's like walking around the room too. You can go slow and stop, and you don't have to whip around or anything.
So grid movement is okay.
I played Buckshot Roulette. I can play that one.
Okay. I'm learning so much about you.
You can learn anything you want. I would tell you anything.
What's your credit card number?
I can't tell you that because I don't remember it. ADD is so bad.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of more games for you to play. There's Death and Taxes. That's a fun one. I played that recently. Have you ever wanted to do truck sim or like driving simulators for your stream?
I feel like those I would be sick.
Do you want to know something? There's a 2D version that's not, and it's a roguelike.
I would try it.
It's called Keep Driving.
Keep Driving.
And it's basically you are trying to go on a road trip to a concert across the country. And you pick up different hitchhikers and you stop by gas stations to buy stuff. And it's just a little roguelike where you go through stuff. And it's like a road trip. And there's music in it too.
Oh, I like the art. The pixels.
I have solved your motions. I have defeated motion sickness. Me.
I like games like this. I'll add it to my cart.
And now she'll play it in 3 years from now. Now that I've mentioned it to her.
I'll play it 5 times in the next 3 years.
I recommend it to her. Sansin will finally play this game 5 years from now. And the next time I have her on, I'll be like, Sansin, did you play any of the games I recommended? And San will be like, I played Keep Driving once.
Nope. I'm gonna play it. You just wait.
I was like, this is perfect. This is a game that Sansin can play without getting sick, and it has the same vibes as all of the truck sim driving games.
I played Tekken 8. Do you play Tekken?
I did. I was a part of a Say Jam Slam for Tekken. I do play Tekken.
That's right. I do remember. Who do you play in Tekken?
I play Lily because I love rich women.
Oh.
I love rich, low-kicking women. Do you know that in every fighting game, there's a rich white woman that does a low kick?
I did not know that, actually. I don't play all of them, but I believe it. If you look at
any fighting game, there is a rich woman who does the laugh and does a low kick. I don't know why, but it became its own subgenre of rich white woman.
Oh my god.
It's absolutely insane. I've played against Heavenly in Tekken. I've beaten him a couple of times. But
really?
Yeah, every time I would beat him, he'd be like, yeah, I was just going easy on you. So he'd be that gamer. He's literally that guy. He'd be like, I was just testing the waters with you, seeing how good you were.
Oh my god, I had to punch him in real life at the last convention. We just did MomoCon.
First time I met him, he was like, oh, you're Joel? And then he turned around and he just walked away. Fucking dickhead.
I saw him and he forgot I had met him before, and so he pointed to his buddy. He was like, that's Heavenly. And I was like, no, that's not. That's not. You liar.
I like Heavenly. I like Heavenly, but I feel like most of the time when I talk to him, it's a fight. But I will say this. I love hanging out with Heavenly in person. He's such a nice person in like when I actually am face to face with him. Online, he's a fucking dickhead, but in person, he's a lovely person. He's a very nice dude in person.
He's a good guy.
I'm gonna say this. He's gonna pop in randomly and be like, I'm the same in person and online.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I am so nice.
He always says that I make shit up about him. He's like, I'm not making stuff up about you. I'm just speaking from my experiences with you. I love him though. He's a very nice dude. He's very funny. I never told him this. I watch him in videos a lot because I watched a lot of Russian Badger, and I was like, this guy's fucking funny as shit. But I'm too nice to him. Everyone's nice to Heavenly. I can't be nice to him like that. I can't be too nice to him.
I'm not nice to him. I threaten him in person.
I can't. Yeah, you beat him up for me, son. Beat him up. Get his ass. Tell him I want extra pickles.
Yeah, everybody's taller than me. I have to put my step stool down and get on it. And then I'm like, you listen here, buddy. Look me in the eye and say that again.
Hey, look me in the eye when I'm talking to you, all right? What did you say? Say it again, coward. Too scared to look a man in the eye when talking to him?
He's too busy getting beat up in Tekken, I guess.
I would love to play Tekken with you. I haven't played in a long time, though.
Have you ever been to Evo?
No. I remember the winning people in Say Jam Slam would have gotten a ticket to Evo, but I did not win. Here's the thing: when I was in Tekken, when I was in the tournament, everyone. So I played against every single person in the tournament in my bracket, and every first round I won.
Nice.
I won every single first round, and then I would immediately lose the second round, and then I would immediately lose the round after that. So I took one game out of everyone in the entire bracket, but every time, as soon as they would play one game with me, they would like download my skill set and immediately kick my ass, and it pissed me off so hard.
Counter. Oh, God.
I got so mad because I was able to win a game from the hardest motherfuckers in the tournament, but I would lose. I would also lose to every single person. I don't think I won a single match. I won every single first round, but I would never be able to take the full match, which is insane to me. I don't know what that means. Does that mean I'm just like I catch people off guard and then they're immediately able to beat my ass?
Exactly that. I never played against you or your character. They don't know what your
I can only win the first round. That's it. They'd be able to counter strat me so fucking hard, I guess. Yeah.
Evo's in Vegas. Yeah, I'm thinking about going to Evo because it's like
not again, dude. Not another Vegas.
I want to go. Vegas is rough.
Food in Vegas is good, but everything else fucking sucked. I felt like I was consistently gonna throw up because every hotel that I was in just smelled like cigarettes and perfume. Yeah, it was just like, this is disgusting, dude. One of my mods is a Vegas liver, and fucking they always try to fight me every time I say that Vegas is like fucking weird.
It's like when you talk about Canadians, they're like, huh?
What do you mean? It's Quebec, not Quebecois.
Quebecois.
It's Quebec. It's like Quebec or something. And then they'll correct you. I don't know. It's like Quebec.
Quebecy.
I don't fucking know. I'm not gonna correct it. I don't know how to pronounce it.
But yeah, Vegas. Bleh.
Yeah, it was all right. I'm so mad because I went to Vegas. I really wanted ice cream, but I never got ice cream from Vegas because I kept seeing like big nice ice cream lounges. I did finally go to one of those. When I was in Vegas, I went to like what's the live night area where they give you shitty food and you get to watch knights fight?
I have no idea.
Oh my god. The word escapes my brain. Medieval Times. I went to a Medieval Times in Vegas.
Okay, nights, actual nights. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
and it was really cool, but the food was god awful. They gave me like a real fucking like small poultry and like with no seasoning on it. Yeah, it gave me a Cornish hen with no seasoning on it and like shittily roasted potatoes.
Yeah.
And that was it. That was the food that they would serve. And it was all. I looked around when they were serving it, and I watched, and no one ate it. So people would bring the food out, and people would take like one bite, and then nobody ate it. And so I had to see these old ladies who were in the serving wench outfits carry around giant plates of uneaten chickens. And it was like, oh my god, dude, nobody's eating this shit because it tastes awful.
It's not like Ren fairs where they make like really good
giant
basted turkey legs. Yeah.
I want to go to a Ren fair. I dress like I go to a Ren fair.
Me too, except I don't dress like I go to a Ren fair.
I dress like I'll wear like a big shirt or a tunic, and then I'll put my belt over the tunic like people used to do in medieval times. And my mom and my brother would look at me and be like, "What the fuck are you wearing?" And I'm like, "It's old school." You wouldn't get it.
A pox upon you. What for?
A plague upon your family. A curse on your descendants. And then my nephews look at me like, what the fuck, man? What did I do? I want to go to a Ren fair. I think that'd be fun.
I know. We should do like a smaller meet up and go to a Ren fair.
I would love that. I would love for like a non-con meetup with friends. I'm having my friend Octopimp and Ruben come to visit me in July.
Ooh, that'll be exciting.
Yeah, I'm gonna clean up the house. I'm gonna make sure that I actually have nice furniture. I gotta fucking destroy some of the old stuff in my house because they're dirty and ugly as fuck.
Oh.
Yeah, I gotta clean. I have not since so I live in a house that I bought from my mom, so it's all like inherited stuff. So I never started from zero to like actually put down my own furniture and everything. So
you have your own aesthetic there.
I have a lot of renovating to do, and I don't even know I'm doing this. But I
feel that.
But one of my dreams is to build a pillow fort with my friends in my house and then watch VHS anime on like a big screen with pizza. So I can finally do that. I'm gonna buy pizza and we're gonna build a pillow fort and we're gonna watch random VHS anime because I have an anime collection of VHS.
Oh my goodness, that sounds like a good time though. God, I have so many pillows.
Were you a Blockbuster kid? Did you really enjoy like Blockbusters?
I was a Blockbuster kid, and it was so much so that when I walked into a Blockbuster, the Halo music was playing in the lobby.
Immediately get a burst of happiness just walking into a Blockbuster as a kid. You're like, this is it. I miss that feeling. I don't know if there's a way to replicate the feeling of going into a Blockbuster on a Friday night and being like, let's go, it's the weekend and we can get movies and snacks.
Right.
I haven't had that feeling in years, dude. I want to know if there's a way to like replicate that.
I mean, it's like going to the school book fair too and getting your Goosebumps books and your poster. It's the same.
Getting
like
my fucking Garfield.
Your Garfield? Aww.
Every time I went to the library, I would only get Garfield or Calvin and Hobbes. I never got actual books.
Oh, Calvin and Hobbes is base though. That's a good one.
I remember in a school book fair once, it was like a scholastic book fair, and I wanted to buy this Naruto book, and I was short like literally 5 cents, and this nice mom behind me was like, oh honey, I got you, and then she gave me like $1 to pay for my book, and I was so happy because that was the first time a stranger just randomly helped me without like anyone being there to like, my parents weren't there or anything. It was just me trying to buy something at like the school office, and it was so sweet. I loved that.
And from that day on, he loved MILFs.
Yes, that's it. That's the turning point. That's the turn. Now we're here. Now I have Sansin on my stream. This is why I hang out with moms all the time.
He's friends with so many.
I am friends with a surprisingly large amount of moms.
I believe it. You're easy to talk to. It's not like a game.
I have an aura that attracts like older women.
Older women.
That's what it is. That's what it is. No, not you. You're young. You're young. You're hip. You're popular.
Young.
I don't even know how old you are. I don't know how old you are at all.
I think I am older than you.
Barely. Probably by a couple of years.
Yeah, I think so. I'm older than a lot of the majority of the people that we know, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Majority of people that I know are like 28 to 32.
Yep, I'm way older than that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm 44, so maybe not. Maybe you're not older than me.
You are not.
According to my chat, I'm 44 years old.
Oh yeah, divorced dad, I forgot.
Divorced
Maybe
dad,
44.
44, 3 kids. Fucking
So as
wife
a divorced
left.
mom, what does that make me? But the husband left. What do I? Am I also 44?
I don't know. What's the divorced moms mean versus divorced dad? Divorced dad has more memes.
Mid-30s.
I think
Yeah,
people just
true.
make fun of divorced dads more than divorced moms.
That's because they listen to divorced dad rock and jam out.
There's
in places.
divorced dad rock. There's divorced dad card sets that you can buy. That's weird. There is more memes about divorced men than divorced women.
True.
We need to make a divorced mom like rock list.
I have it, but apparently it sounds like divorced dad rock. So, I can't listen to Tool without someone being like, man, is this divorced dad rock?
That's a crazy thing to say, Limons. Divorced mom is usually freedom, not sadness. That's a crazy thing to say.
Let me introduce you to my bills and we'll talk.
Time to tier 3 sub.
Tier 3.
Single moms exist memes. Single mom memes exist. Yeah, but normally those are like cougar memes or like hot milfs near you. Click here.
I'm dancing on the pole, support single moms.
Yeah, and the poll is it's like it's a Gamer Subs branded poll where you can buy Gamer Subs cups. And it's in a bounce house, and it's not anything weird at all. It's super nice and safe for work and cool. Yeah. I was trying to save that. I was trying to save that. I couldn't think of it. I was literally trying to think of another type of poll that would be safe for work. Yeah, she's a firefighter.
Volunteer firefighter.
Wait, a firefighter fit would go so hard on you, actually.
Yo, no, like with the suspenders and the big pants.
You would look great as a firefighter. Holy shit. You kind of look like an off-duty firefighter right now with the fucking white t-shirt.
Thank you. Oh, I think your guy is behind me and then...
Oh. There you go, Chad. I'll take him back. I'll take him back.
Definitely not. They're so cute, though. I can't stop looking at them.
The mecha has been disbanded. They are on their own now.
Firefighter son. Oh no.
I actually would love to like work on an outfit for you. I think
We're actually the helpers.
There would be so many good outfits that Earth Dragon could wear. Like there's so much stuff that would look so good on you.
How do you feel about being a nurse?
Me or you?
You
want me in a nurse outfit?
Like if we were playing people in like service things, like if I was a firefighter, you being like
Why can't I
nurse
be
or
a
an
firefighter
emergency?
too? Why am I a nurse? Why am I suddenly wearing the fucking slutty nurse outfit? Why can't I be a firefighter?
I'm just that. Why is it gonna be slutty?
Because that's what people are gonna draw it as, dude. Nobody's gonna draw me as a normal nurse.
Oh my god.
They're gonna draw me in like a Halloween nurse outfit that somebody that's a little too excited for the fucking holiday is gonna wear.
Stop being hot, then, Joel. Stop being the wet dream. I don't know what to tell ya.
I don't know. I could be a construction worker. You could be a firefighter. I'd love to be a construction worker. I'm wearing the fucking... I'd wear the divorced construction worker outfit, clearly.
He
Yeah,
acts
I'm
like
working
if
my
it
9
was
to
any
5.
job, it wouldn't be slutted up. Like he wouldn't be the sexy cop, the sexy firefighter, the sexy nurse.
Sexy construction worker.
Yeah, he's got the cut off jean jorts and like crop top.
What I don't know what job I would be. You look like you could be a firefighter. I look like I'd be bitchy.
Oh,
I'm wearing
God,
my
like the
greasy
secretary
white.
of Ghostbusters, man.
Yeah, I guess I could wear a secretary
receptionist.
outfit. I could wear the hot pants. Secretary fits. I wanted an office job before I had a real job. Every time somebody asked me like, "Oh, what job do you want in life?" I would be like, "I want an office job that's just a regular 9 to 5 that's really boring, so I could just go home and like play video games after I was done. I don't want anything that's super annoying or like hard on my body. I'll just do an office job, and then as soon as I go home, I'm like, all right, video game time." That's what I would say when I was a kid, before I had like anything else. I was like, all right, I work my 9 to 5, I go home and I get to enjoy video games, and I don't have to think about my shitty job. But my job is like not shitty that bothers me enough. It's shitty in a way that it's only shitty because it's boring. That's it. And that was my ideal job. Well, that was my ideal job. My ideal job would be a boring 9 to 5 that I could go home and then play video games all day.
No, I could not. I needed a job that like routinely it was very similar day to day, but it was different in some way. So like I did receptionist work at a therapy office, and so the routine is the same, but the people were different and the things that could happen were always different.
Dude, I told my mom that I would be a receptionist. Like because receptionist was one of the office jobs I was thinking of. Like, Mom, let me just get a receptionist job. And my mom was like, no, that's only for women. That's only for hot women.
Only for women.
You can't be a receptionist, Joel. You're not a hot woman. You can't be a receptionist. My mom was like, all receptionists have to be hot women.
No, like I wanted to be a mechanic. My dad said no.
That's another fucking outfit that would look great on you, a mechanic outfit. Grease stains, grease monkey. I
love like an engineer character, man. My OCs.
Ooh, go ahead.
Just like my OCs, if I was writing stuff, they'd be like an engineer, a mechanic, or something.
That would look great. I got turned away from a job once because I wasn't a hot woman.
What?
I tried to work at a laundromat that was near my house when I was younger. And when I went in, I was like, can I get a job application? And they were like, no. And I kept asking, and then I asked why. And the lady at the counter was like, yeah, the guy who owns this place only wants attractive women to work here. And she just told me straight up that I was like, it was not a laundromat, it was a dry cleaner's place. I don't remember the name, but it was some stupid dude's name. It was like dumbass dry cleaners or something like that. And I literally I got fucking turned away because I wasn't like a beautiful woman, because the guy who owned it just wanted attractive women to work there.
So then he went home and put on the wig.
Yeah, and then I went home, I put on the wig, and I started wearing makeup. Swapped it around. And then I went to work at a Little Caesars instead, and my boss is a piece of shit creep who was put in jail.
No, what? How? Why?
Oh my God, you missed out all the times that I told the fucking my Little Caesars job history.
Oh my God, I need to go back on VODs.
No, I'll tell it to you. So if chat doesn't mind, I can repeat the story again. I can tell it to you.
Chat, please say yes. I want to hear the story.
So, I worked at a Little Caesars, and my boss was a creep. So, preface to the story, I'm not white, before anyone gets confused.
Not white.
My boss would constantly be a freak. And backstory, my boss, he's married, and he has a kid. And he's like fucking way older than me. He's like 43, and I'm like 17 to 18 at the time. So while I'm working at Little Caesars, he constantly would see a girl my age come in and be like, look at her, she you like that? And then he would do stuff like that. And then he would look at me, and whenever I engaged with him, like I was like, yeah, I like this food. This pizza's better than the other pizza. He'd be like, you know what, Joel? You're one of the good ones. And it's like he's referring to my race. He's like referring to my race. He's like, you're one of the good ones, Joel. And he always came to work high. So he was always high on some kind of drug. He was high as shit every time he came into work. So overall, kind of a dickhead. Also just gross as shit besides all that too. He would eat the Little Caesars wings, and I've never met somebody in life that would ever enjoy Little Caesars buffalo wings like that. I don't trust people that enjoy Little Caesars buffalo wings. I'm sorry. But that arbitrary one aside, I remember one time I was sent to do a local Little Caesars. The person who owned all the Little Caesars called a meeting, and I was sent there instead because the managers couldn't go. I don't know why I was sent there. I don't really know what kind of thing. I don't know much about corporate, but they randomly sent me because I think it wasn't even a meeting. It was just good ones. Well, yeah, because it was one of the good ones. It wasn't a meeting. It was just like the owner of Little Caesars wanted to do a speech, and they wanted the Little Caesars employees to listen, basically. So I got sent in. I was the only one from my Little Caesars that went, and they did a speech, and then afterwards they went up to me and they were like, hey, you're from that Little Caesars at so-and-so, right? Why are you guys always making less money than everyone else? It's really strange. I feel like you guys should be making the same amount of money as everyone else. And I'm like, I don't fucking know. I just cook it a pizza. So I go home. I go back and I'm at work and yada yada, just working for a couple of different times. I pay $20 to get a suit. I never see that $20 ever again, and I never get a new suit. And we get a new worker in, right? It's this just quiet Latino guy. He comes in immediately. He's wearing his outfit. He puts on the apron. And my high boss looks at him. He's like, come with me. And they leave. They leave Little Caesars. They get in the new employee's car, and I don't see them for the rest of the day. And I'm not on closing shift, so I don't know if they came back. The next day, the new guy's cars crashed in front of the Little Caesars. And I never see him ever again until 3 weeks later when we get like a call on the phone. He's like, I'm not coming into work today. And I'm like, I didn't even know you were alive. What do you mean you're not coming into work today? What happened to you? And then he hangs up the phone, and that's it. I don't ask him that. I'm just like, in my head, I'm thinking that. I'm like, what the fuck happened to you? And then a week later, my boss gets arrested in front of everyone when I'm at home for embezzlement because he was embezzling constant funds. And that's why I got stopped at the meeting by the Little Caesars owners in the place that I was in. And she was literally like, why are you not making money? Oh, it's because my fucking boss had been embezzling funds from Little Caesars for like 2 years.
Jesus.
So he was arrested. I think he was arrested in front of his family too. And I don't know. I wasn't there for it. I didn't see it. I came in and then he was already arrested. And I remember because I went to get a haircut like a year or two later because there was a haircut place next to Little Caesars. And I remember talking about this, and then the girl cutting my hair was like, "Oh my god, I was there when I saw him get arrested." It's just fucking. It's insane. Door. It's insane. That was my like second job ever too. That was such a weird story.
I don't think it's weird. I think it's like interesting, but I'm glad that like nothing happened to you for it because some of those things can go sideways so fast.
He was a weirdo. There was 3 fucking managers for this place, by the way, which was so weird. I didn't know they had 3. They had like 3 managers for fucking Little Caesars, and they rotated them out.
I wonder if that's for like just for shifts or in general, like they just like you on this day.
Sometimes there would be 2 managers at work that day, and it'd be like, what the fuck?
That's
How are
weird.
there 2 different managers?
One manages the business, the other manages expectations.
They manage the pizza.
They manage to make it the pizza.
I had some weird managers there though. One of them I wrote an isekai book when I was around that age, and I had one of yeah, get your laughs out. I had one of the managers read it, and he would give me notes. And I specifically remember his name was Eli. And Eli would say to me, he would look at me and be like, yeah, I think people might be offended by your portrayal of God here. And I was like, Eli, it's an isekai novel. I know you're not into anime, but they all are like this.
God would not be a woman with fat tits, Joel. That's what you're insulting them.
Actually, my God that I wrote down was actually the God that I wrote about was a super old man that was lackadaisical and had basically no responsibility, no sense of responsibility.
That sounds a lot more realistic.
Manageable expectations is crazy. That's so fucking silly. Oh my God, your glasses are reflective. They have the little screen that you're looking at. That's so cute. Look at you.
I can turn it off if I need to.
That's so cool.
Thank you.
You actually got
I like your glasses with the tape.
Thanks. This is
Doesn't
a
that make your
PNG
chat
I
go
found.
feral?
What? Yeah, ponietail and glasses?
Yeah, ponytail and the tape glasses. Aren't you treading the line?
No, the most the most like degenerate I've seen my chat be for me is when I first debuted my bikini.
Oh.
And when I first wore the ponytail and glasses combo. Otherwise, they're normally pretty tame, and they call me dad. They don't see me in a degenerate way most of the time.
That's good. But
it was only the first times ever I showed those off. That's when I was like, oh my God, what happened to my chat?
No, if I'm in a ponytail in my bikini, it goes sideways real fast.
Yeah, I've culled the population of my chat that acts like that. Most of them do not see me in that way. Most of them are not degenerate. The ones that are degenerate kind of lurk.
Yeah.
I know they're in the shadows right now. Staring.
They're in the...
Gooning.
What, their ooh faces?
Yeah, there's they have their ooh faces. They have the ooh faces are on. Wake up, chatters.
Mine are always like, can you wear the other outfit? I'm like, what other outfit? And I'll put on like the casual one, you know, and then they're like, no, the other outfit. Like I'll be in like this one.
Yeah.
And they'll be like the other one. And I'm like, no, that's not an outfit.
I don't think I've seen the other one.
I can't do it right now because I don't have it toggled and you would see too much flesh.
What? Why do you have one of those?
No, it's like you know how, like, so I can have the strap on my hair for the, not that.
Sansin comes onto Porcelain Parlor and shows me her strap.
That's for later. No.
Oh my God. Okay, go ahead. Sorry. The way you paused after saying strap and it made me laugh really fucking hard.
This bra strap. It's like so to have my shoulderless shirt without the strap, I have to make it transparent. So it's just transparent. There are no nip nops on this Humble Bundle, guys. Okay,
Same.
I'm not that kind of PNG.
I don't think anyone, unless you're a LootTuber, I don't think any VTubers have like genitalia on their models. Unless the artist is just like, hey, can I draw this?
Yeah, they're like locked in. I want to practice drawing these things. And the person's like, okay.
Have you ever met Taiga Chama?
I've watched stuff with him. Yeah, no, I've seen him. He's very sweet.
So he's ace too.
Yeah.
But he has a cock toggled on his model.
Huh?
And apparently the reasoning is his model artist was like, hey, can I just draw this? You can have it for free. I just want practice. So he was like, yeah, sure, I guess. And he is the only person I have ever heard of having that on their model. And I just find it insane that an artist was just like, can I just draw this for you? Can I just let me just draw. Also, Yuki, thank you for the raid. Welcome on in. We're doing Porcelain Parlor with Sansin today. Hope you're having a nice night.
Yeah, just don't bring the strap.
It's It's okay. I also say a lot. I do a lot of innuendos by accident. Some of them I do on purpose, but a lot of them are by accident.
Mine are never on accident and never on purpose. It's just unbeknownst to me, and then it happens. And then chat's like, read this out loud, and I'm in trouble. Joel's calling me to be like, don't do that.
Don't say that. That's bad. Don't say that one. You don't want that.
No, 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 no.
That means something that you don't think it. It's not what you think it means.
I know. This is.
To be fair, people are making up so much random bullshit for words nowadays. Like, there's so much like slang that I don't understand.
I'm trying to keep up, but yeah, the running of the trains, man.
I hear H bowl and I get unreasonably angry.
I hate that, by the way.
I fucking hate that slang. It's so. We don't need it. It's so unnecessary. It's unnecessary.
Just say Lamau.
Lamau, lol, even raffle if you want to get old school. Like, you don't. Idge bowl is longer than all of them, and it's so not specific. Like, it is not. Laughing my ass off is like the same thing, and it's better because it's already there. Having
would be better than Idge bowl.
Anything would be better than Idge bowl.
Joel.
Joel sounds like an iCup joke. Like a preschooler, like, I got you kind of joke.
I love a good joke.
Thank you. I'm glad someone does. Chad gets mad at me when I make my jokes. I haven't done a joke in a while, and they get mad at me when I try to bring it back.
How could you? You look at this sweet face and you get mad at him? That's crazy to me.
Wink.
You can send it to the regular PayPal.
Don't worry, I got you. Okay. Are you not getting it? I paid the chinchilla.
Maybe it went to the other site. We'll see.
Wait, what?
What?
Sansin, I never do it on purpose or on accident. VTuber. Did your character have a last name?
It did. It was Jin.
Sansin Jin?
Mm-hmm.
Sansin Jin.
Mm-hmm.
Sansin Jin.
Well, with the Asian pronunciation, you'd say like last name first. So it'd be like Jin Sanshin.
Oh, is that how you fucking pronounce it? It's with an H?
Sanshin or Sansin is fine. Yeah. And
you just never correct people?
No, because I get called San 90% of the time or Sans Undertale, so I just let it roll, man. But dude, yeah, no, San is Korean for mountain, so.
Mountain dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what the Jin is? Is that dragon?
Sanshin, the Shin part is God. So, like, it's like I was mistaken as a god that protects the mountain, yeah.
Look at you! Mountain god. That's cool.
Yeah. It's an identity fake.
Could you teach me a Korean phrase?
I could teach you.
How do I say rice cake properly? Is it dok?
Rice cake?
Dok? Dok?
Oh, rice is like bop.
No, but like tteokbokki.
Oh, tteokbokki.
Like rice cakes.
Yeah, tteokbokki.
It's with a T? I thought it was dok with a D, like dok.
I mean, it's like you're making a tuk, but it's like almost
so
a DT blend.
I went to a Korean restaurant and I said it with a D so confidently. No! I was like, all of the tteokbokki, and
It's like a mixture of D and T. It's weird.
I'm putting myself down. I can't go there anymore. I literally can't go there anymore.
You could tell your chat you love them in Korean.
No, but it's not. Well, I would love to do that, but I can't go to that Korean restaurant anymore because I'm so fucking secondhand embarrassed by myself.
Yeah, just go in bowing. 안녕하세요.
No. I can't. I still have cringe on me. If I tried to go in saying any kind of other language, I feel like I would like die of embarrassment. I haven't gotten rid of the cringe centers in my brain.
Oh, that's okay.
I'm trying. How do I say I love chat in Korean?
Sarang.
Sarang?
Hey.
Saranghayo?
Yes.
Is that just I love you?
Yep.
What about I love you all? That way it's an extra layer of like impressment.
It would be like necessarily the same. Like a lot of the Korean words are the same. It just depends on how you say it. And 사랑해요 is like the formal way. If you're talking to people like you're younger than you or like your chat, you could say 사랑해.
사랑해.
Yeah.
Was that it?
Yeah.
That was
perfect.
a lot easier than I expected.
Yeah.
Give me something
You
harder.
did so good.
Hit me with some. I want to impress Sansin. How do I give me a harder to speak one?
Hardest is it 이리와?
I got flashbang. Say it again.
Say 이리와.
이리와?
Yeah, it's come here.
That's it. Of course, the mom is the one who teaches people to say "come here." That's such a fucking mom thing to say. It's just 이리와.
이리와 is come here. 먹어 is like eat. 잘자 is like. Fuck, is that good night or goodbye?
I can tell that this is why Sansin knows this because it's probably from their this is like the stuff that you'd catch your parents saying randomly, and like when you're really young.
And sit down, so you could say tell chat 앉아, and then make them sit.
These are all parental things.
Yeah, sorry.
It's all sit down, come here, eat. This is all you would. This is all the stuff parents would say to their kids.
We didn't have a lot of full conversations. My other family was kind of racist, so my mom spoke to us in English a lot.
That's so. You know the mom Korean. That's good enough. That's
I do know the mom
so
Korean.
You teach your kid. You use the mom Korean against them.
I just yell yeah a lot, which is just say hey, but you don't say that to your elders or you get smacked. So don't say yeah at any older Korean ladies.
I will try not to. If I ever meet an older Korean lady, I'll make sure not to say any of that. That's so funny.
Yes, when you see me, don't say yeah.
I will not. Call you Unnie.
Oh, Annie? That's older sister.
I get this all. Yeah. The only Korean stuff I've ever learned is from manhwa because that's all I read.
Do you like cooking shows?
I do. I actually used to watch the British Bake Off a lot.
If you don't mind subtitles, you should watch the Culinary Class Wars. It's really good.
Yeah, most of the stuff I watch is subtitles.
Yeah, I'll give you a series of shows that they came out after each other, but they have some of the same people, and it's really funny watching the transition between them.
Nuna would be better. I know Nuna because I read manhwa.
Yeah,
I'm so
Nuna
cool.
is for old. He's yeah, he would say Nuna.
I'll check it out. I watched a lot of cooking videos or cooking stuff from other cultures a lot, like a lot of Korean cooking channels. I would watch a lot of Japanese cooking channels. There was a Japanese cooking show called Cooking Samurai.
Oh.
And it was about an old man it was a retired cop, a retired Japanese police officer who would go to random restaurants and when he would eat the food, he would imagine himself as a samurai and he would fight different people for the food. And it was like, this is such a weird show, but I love it.
Oh,
there was another show,
but a show that had it like that. It's like his own documentary.
Yeah, and well, no, it's okay. It's okay. I'm just really excitable. There was another show about a salaryman who loved sweets. And he was very silly because everyone was like, this guy's so sexy and cool and perfect. And the only thing he'd ever talk about was just how much he wants to try out different like sweet food. Hi, Pseudo.
You're getting plapped?
Don't say it. You gotta stop. You gotta stop.
What's plap, plap, plap?
Stop!
Plap,
Stop!
Plap, plap,
Stop!
Plap, plap. What's
Stop!
plap?
No.
It's almost like you could clap to it though. It's like it says like.
Stop! 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 Not on my stream. Not on stream.
What?
Plap, plap, plap is. Hold on. Come here. Come here real quick. I need it. I don't want this to get clipped. I don't want this to get clipped.
Okay.
So I'm gonna actually. So plap plap. How do I explain? It's like cropped porn. That's what it is. It's like cropped porn, dude. So it's the sound that it's like a sex noise.
Like the ara ara?
No, it's like the actual sound of like somebody having sex. Like you know the clapping sound of like when two people are doing the thing together.
The clapping?
Oh my god, I cannot go further in explaining this to you. It's like an onomatopoeia.
Oh, I know that one. I taught that one.
Yeah, it's like the onomatopoeia of sex.
Oh.
And
so when
it's
they
like, stop.
Stop.
Oh. Stop. Don't repeat what I'm saying. Don't repeat what I'm saying.
Okay.
It's cropped porn based on a hentai that said plap 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 get pregnant, and that's it. That's why you should stop fucking repeating things that people say.
I just said it was a raid.
Just because people say it out loud doesn't mean that you need to repeat it.
Okay.
Welcome, Pseudo, to the stream. Hope you're having a nice night, Raiders. Thank you for coming by. My name is PorcelainMaid. Get up here. My name is PorcelainMaid. I used to be a sexy sack of man meat before I died, and my soul got trapped inside the body of a sexier female doll. Him pronouns, but if you're still confused about pronouns in the 21st century, you could think of me as a bisexual's wet dream, sexy male voice trapped inside of a sexier female doll. I give you a curtsy out of courtesy because I'm elegant as fuck like that. And Raiders, did you know we follow the stream, you gain 3 extra inches to your dick size. That's right, Raiders, your dick would go from here to here, just by hitting the follow button. Thank you for coming by. Welcome on in. Hi. I'm hanging out with Sansin for Porcelain Parlor today.
Hi.
That's her. She's an earth dragon.
Just a little bit. No plap. I mean,
stop saying it out loud. Stop saying it out loud. Stop it. You can't say these things. Neuro shop. Jesus Christ. What were we talking about before?
I don't know.
What was I saying? Cooking. Those shows are great. Those shows are Mon Dieu.
Mon Dieu.
Mon Dieu. I don't know. I can't speak French.
Je ne sais pas français.
What the fuck? You can understand a little French?
I know how to say I can't speak French in French. Very badly.
Wow, lucky you.
I was told it's passable. I try to learn how to say I don't speak insert language in different languages.
How do I say I don't speak Korean?
Oh, I don't know that one.
Why everything but Korean? Everything but Korean, son.
Because
son will
I
learn
get
every
dishonor
language.
my family. I just know how to say it. Nah.
The trauma is stopping us from learning Korean.
The trauma. It makes us funny though.
You okay?
No.
You need a hug?
Just me?
Okay.
Maybe. Can I have a hug at Off-Kai?
Yes, you can have a hug at Off-Kai. You don't have to.
Okay.
I appreciate you asking. That's very polite of you asking if you can have a hug.
Well, some people are touch aversion, just so I don't try to invade spaces. I'm not actually a hugger, but like, I would hug you.
It's San asking for a hug versus Contail, who fucking like glomped me head-butted me. Dude, if I had to use the bathroom, I would have shit myself when she fucking head-butted me, dude.
To be fair, I climbed Papa Mutt, so it's okay.
A lot of people threaten that. A lot of people threaten the climbing thing.
Mm-hmm. You are tall.
Apparently not, according to this fucking doctor's visit that I had recently. This jackass. I went to a doctor for the first time in like 9 years recently, after begging my mom to set one up for me because I'm too stupid to figure out how to do it myself or know what doctor is good or smart or like reliable.
Right.
So I went, and this dude who barely spoke a lick of English, which is fine, I don't mind that, but like he was so like awkward. Like he didn't try to talk. I would like try to crack jokes to see if I could get him to like relax a little bit. But he basically was he was measuring me on the scale measurement thing, and I didn't know he was measuring me yet. I got on it because I thought he was doing the weigh first. He was weighing me first, but no, he was doing the height check. So I'm like scrunched over like a shrimp, and he's like, "Oh, you're 5'11." And I'm like, I'm not 5'11. I went home angrily afterwards because I didn't want to fight some dude in a doctor's office. I went home. I fucking checked myself again. I'm 6'2". And I got so mad because now in the doctor's office, when I go to the doctor now, they're going to think that I'm 5'11".
You had a growth spurt since your last visit.
I'm going to go there. On my fucking driver's license, it says I'm 6'2", motherfucker. What am I going to fucking say to the government? Yeah, I lost 3 inches. My bad. My bad. What the fuck? I shrimped 3 inches, apparently, because I was, like, leaning my head down, like the Virgin versus the Chad meme. Because I was leaning down so I could see the scale, because I wanted to see what weight I was. But he didn't tell me to stand up straight. Short king.
Lost 3 inches. Did you unfollow PorcelainMaid?
I don't follow myself, apparently.
No, only like.
Only like. Only like. Only like.
Only like. Only love.
I'm giving away my inches, apparently. That's what's happened. I've donated to charity.
You're so kind.
Thank you. Thank you. We gotta do a board game together.
I would love that.
You won't get...
What's your favorite? Do you have a favorite board game?
I think I've been doing board games at the DILFs with some men over the age of 30. And I think from the ones that we've played, I think my favorite board game is Lords of Waterdeep or Sheriff of Nottingham.
Those both sound fun. Waterdeep reminds me of like the Redwall series, though, for some reason. I don't know if you've ever read those.
No.
No, Redwall. It's like a book series by Brian Jacques. I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but Jacques. But it's like woodland animals that are like fighting and things like that. Yeah, like Martin the Warrior. Yeah,
dude, I actually haven't read any books in a while. Like, I keep buying books when I go to a bookstore because I love the vibes and atmosphere of a bookstore. But I actually haven't read any of them because I feel like whenever I want to read a book, it's like when my power is out and I'm physically able to like pull myself off of my fucking electronics. And I bought a bunch of books recently and I really want to read them, but I just never commit. So I'll do audiobooks, and I have like 40 audiobooks. And I don't listen to those either.
You don't.
It's all Star Wars stuff.
But I listen to them, like audiobooks I'll listen to while driving a lot of the time because it's
because I don't drive.
I'll vibe. Yeah, that's why I was like, you don't drive, so it's like you don't have that time. But yeah,
you know, I wish. No, I think it would have been better if I wish I knew about audiobooks back when I had like a regular 9 to 5. I think that would have been better for me because then I would actually have read more and done more books and like listened to more books, which would have been great.
Me too.
I miss reading
all the time. I love reading.
I loved reading. My only problem with reading was though I would ruin my sleep schedule because of it. So like,
yeah,
as soon as I start a book, I would clear a book in one day. I would never stop midway. And like, if I got a book that was like 5,000 pages, I would have to read the entire book in one sitting. So I would sit down. I wouldn't eat. I wouldn't do anything. I would just read. Oh, it's 6 a.m. Okay, bedtime. So books were kind of dangerous for me. I think as an ADD person or ADHD now, anytime I really enjoy an activity, I think it's dangerous for me because I will do it until I have either exhausted the activity or until I physically fall asleep, like my body forces me to sleep.
Yeah, it's the hyper focus. So you just love it until you're either burnt out from it or you can't physically do it.
Which kind of sucks. It kind of sucks. I can't enjoy things in moderation because of this.
There's
really
no
hard.
Moderation. 100. We're going full speed.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's the same thing with food. Unfortunately, for my slow metabolism having ass. Chad, I still have not lost the fucking 5 pounds that I gained from TwitchCon last year. I'm so fucking mad. I have been trying for the entire year since fucking October of last year when I came back from TwitchCon, I have not lost the 5 pounds I gained from that one fucking convention where I drank a bunch of alcohol. I'm so mad.
He's got the keg. He's got the alcohol keg.
He's got the beer belly, just like father,
belly.
just like dad.
He is a real father now.
He's got his fucking beer belly. Look at this guy.
No,
I think it was the alcohol.
do it.
I'm trying. I just got to figure out when to do my exercise. We should do an exercise collab. Ring Fit Adventure collab where Sansin beats the shit out of me because she's probably way more fit than me.
He thinks this, but chronic illness kicks my ass. I just had an infusion early, so I'm like very slow and creaky, but I'm good.
You just had an infusion. I just fucking dodged blood donation because I keep getting called by my state's blood drive, and because I donated a couple of times when I was younger, and I'm like, and every time that, am I a bad person if I avoid confrontation when the state blood drive calls me and asks me for a donation, and they're like, is Joel home? And I'm like, oh, he's in the bathroom right now. He's yeah, and then they're like, oh, we can call back later, and then I don't answer the phone the next time they call back.
Is that, you recognize the number?
Is that a bad? Well, it's because I didn't want to have, I didn't know, what if it was my HOA calling, and I'm like, shit, I should probably answer this. And then they called again, and I was like, is Joel home? And I responded with, oh, he went grocery shopping.
He's not here right now. Can I take a message?
And I was like, I don't know. I don't think I should donate blood. I don't think I'm the healthiest person to donate blood.
No, I'm not allowed to donate blood. It would not be good.
I don't know what my blood type is. I think I'm nothing special. I'm like O positive, so I'm like the one that's not as good.
I think that's the
O negative is the better
like
one.
The national giver, right?
No, that's O negative.
Okay, yeah.
I think.
Is that not what I said?
No, it's O negative. That's the one that's like everyone can use.
Oh.
And then O positive is like nobody gives a shit. Fuck you.
No, O is ooh, what was it? Universal donor, that's right.
No, it's
and then A, B. No. You guys know, but I don't know. I remember it's so long ago.
That's what it is. O negative can give to everyone. O positive can get from everyone. So I'm just a fucking, I'm like a leech. I'm a fucking, what's the word? I'm a freeloader. I just take from everyone else instead of giving it.
The humble brag out here. You can take from everyone.
No, chat,
else.
I would not be a whore. O negative would be the whore because they're the ones giving it out to everyone.
I don't know. Would you rather take it from everyone or give it out to everyone?
Okay, we're not starting this. We're not starting this.
Okay.
We are not having this conversation. Oh, say so, wholesome Earth Dragon VTuber.
Yes. We love sharing.
I can't believe you. There, now we're matching our haircut types again.
Oh, yay!
Can you get bigger on the screen? You're like taking up so little of the screen. Okay, well, not that big.
Okay.
There, perfect. Well, I still feel like we should be like right here on the screen. I feel like there's so much little on the screen.
There's so much space for activities.
Genuinely, I've been trying to like subtly make myself bigger so you would make yourself bigger too on the screen. And I'm just gonna say it now. We just need to be bigger on the screen.
He's man-spreading. I'm helping. That's that term, right?
You're helping.
Okay, never mind.
You're helping somebody man-spread.
Well, it's like you're taking up more space as a man. That's like what that. Okay.
I'm sitting on the fucking table, and Sansin is like, spread him, man-spread right now.
No.
I actually think man-spreading is one of the coolest art poses. Because I think people get so much aura when they man-spread in art.
They do. I'd sit like that on a train. Like, no.
Yeah. I don't know
one arm.
Yeah, I don't know how to explain it. I feel like man-spreading is aura farming.
Yeah.
I don't want to say it's cool because some gross people will man-spread for other reasons, but I feel like
Yeah.
if you hit the pose properly with like good confidence, you're like aura farming.
I could do it.
Like if I man spread right now, I feel like I'm aura farming. Like I'll look cool.
Yeah.
But if
as a
some
man.
jackass on a New York train does it, it's like not as good. It's like you're just weird.
Yeah, you're just being rude. But if you're like, I feel like if you're sitting somewhere, like a casual collection of people, and you're just on a couch or a chair, spreading 100% aura.
I feel like it's like smoking, like cigarettes. Like cigarettes look cool in art, but they're not cool in real life. Like it's super bad. Only if you wear tight gray sweatpants, Joel. Mods, we found one of the degenerates.
Mods, help.
Mods! Guards! Where's my loyal knights? Guards! Send them to the dungeon!
Go forth!
Go forth! Throw them in the dungeon! 1,000 years dungeon!
Him.
Seize him!
Dude.
Oh my god. I love
they're
that.
running the train.
I don't do it on purpose, and I don't do it on accident. I don't even know what it means.
I know now. It can make the joke.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Never mind. It went away.
How'd you make a hype train disappear? What the fuck?
I have that effect on men. I'm sorry.
Am I a bad influence? Is that what this is?
No.
Is this my fault,
It's
chat?
perfect influence.
Am I a bad influence on Sansin? Am I the problem?
Is he the villain?
I'm a plague. I'm a plague upon MILF VTubers.
Put the train away, or else. We're say-so here.
Jesus Christ. I am a little prudish of a person. I'm a very prudish person.
I don't think I'm prude. It's just not my kind of humor, you know? Like, I enjoy other ways.
It's the opposite. It is my kind of humor, but I'm prudish in any other when it gets too deep into the subject. I get wildly uncomfortable when anything gets too deep into a subject, but I always make the jokes at the same time, which is a very classic asexual move.
He says he has a shallow thrust. It's fine.
Stop! This is propaganda against me! This is propaganda!
That's fine.
Don't listen to the lies spread. This is fucking up. This is fucked up. Jesus Christ, dude. Oh my god.
Right when I thought I just had somebody like my
Oh my god.
No, I can make the jokes. You okay? Breathe.
Just, I don't expect it. You
That's what gives me my charm.
Catch me off guard when it's you saying it. It's always like, what the fuck? I expect this from other people. When Sansin says it, I'm like flashbanged. And it's like, what? Where did this come from? San, you're a teacher. What?
You're a teacher and a mother. You can't have humor. That's
You
not
can't
allowed.
have this kind of humor. You're supposed to make jokes like why did the chicken cross the road?
Oh gosh.
It's the stealth sauce comments. Yeah, that's what it is.
He wants me to make dad jokes. Like, what do you call bees wearing ghost costumes?
Booze.
Boobies.
It's really stupid.
I told you.
It's really dumb. That was cooked.
Wants me to make the dumb jokes. He doesn't want me to make the other ones.
What's the world's deadliest vegetable?
I don't know.
Artichoke. The more you eat, the more likely you are to choke.
We're having a bad joke contest right now. Please look away. That's so bad.
I made that one up myself, though.
No, you did not.
Look it up. Look it up.
I'm not. I can't. I cannot believe that you
Try
did
to
that
look up
all
the
on your
artichoke
own.
joke. No, but I made it up myself. Nobody fucking came up with it. Nobody's ever said it before me.
Oh, vegetable.
The world's deadliest vegetable.
Nope, it's just facts.
Nobody.
Oh
our world's deadliest vegetable, artichoke.
Nope.
Nobody has ever said that joke before.
No.
I
hate it.
I made the pun up myself. That and the
Oh
joke
my
were both
God.
made by me, so I feel like I should get some extra props for making them at least.
They're porcelain made.
They're porcelain made, baby.
Oh my
Handmade,
God.
porcelain made.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
I know what the ladies like. Porcelain made jokes.
I can't.
I'll let you free. I'll let you free. You've been on
okay.
officially for 3 hours and 20 minutes.
It doesn't feel like 3 hours.
That's because you were having fun. It's because I'm so charming.
It is. Yes.
No, you're not supposed to agree with me. Now I'm blushing.
I'm sorry, but
Now
you're
I'm
so
blushing.
handsome.
Oh my
and
gosh.
kind
Oh my god. I don't know.
and-
Wait, where's my blushing? I don't know where my blush is. Nope. That was anger.
He's mad. He's angry about it.
Oh my god. You can't say that to me.
I'm sorry.
I've never gotten complimented before.
It's just too handsome, chat. I must go. I must flee before I start swooning or something about loins. I don't know. Goodbye.
Oh my
come
god.
on.
Wait, son, come back. Thank you for
Not really.
coming onto the stream. Yeah, come back.
Okay.
Thank you for hanging out. I had a great time. It's always nice having you on the stream. Hopefully we can play games soon. Hopefully I get to see you play that Keep Driving game. I'd love to see you actually try it out.
I will schedule it for next week because I would love to play it. It looks very interesting.
We can have you on for board games. We can play games together. It could be fun. Once again, you are always free to invite me to anything. Don't be shy. I'm giving you verbal consent right now. You can bother me at all times of the day. If you're like, Joel, you want to hang out, you can just ask.
But you have to promise it. You'll tell me if it's not a busy day, so you don't have like back to back, and you're not.
I'll let you know.
overwhelmed.
I'll let you know.
Okay.
I'll be honest if I can't handle something. I just turned down like 4 collabs yesterday because I was like, I'm gonna die if I do a collab.
I'm gonna die.
I'm gonna die if I do a collab on my
He's
off
gonna
days this
get
week.
artichoked.
I'm gonna get artichoked. I'm gonna get artichoked.
Oh no. I gotta go now.
Thank you for coming on. I hope you have a good
Thanks for
rest of
having
your
me.
night. Big love. And
You
do you
too.
have anything coming up that you want to talk about to chat?
Nothing except more World of Warcraft for like Front 2 hardcore stuff, and I'll be at Offkai, but that's it for the near future.
And where can everyone find you?
Twitch.tv/Sansin. Or Sansin for those who are spelling in English.
And do you have a YouTube channel?
Yes. It's the same. Sub BT.
There you
At the
go.
end. Yeah.
Thank you for coming
Okay.
on. Have a good
Bye,
rest of your night.
guys.
Enjoy a nice dust bath.
I will. I can't wait to get in the dust bath.
Bye, son.
Bye.
She's lovely. And she didn't take my head this time. Well, chat, that was Porcelain Parlor with Sansin, or if you're on YouTube, that was Date Night with Sansin. Thank you guys so much for enjoying. We're going to continue the stream, but as always, we have to do an outro for YouTube. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure to go and check out Sansin on YouTube and on all other social medias, I assume, like Twitch, Twitter, Blue Sky. Go give them the love they deserve and go support your local Earth Dragon mom today and be nice to her. She's a very lovely person, and if you want to see somebody that's not playing all the 3D games of today, you can finally find somebody that won't that won't make you get motion sick too. Anyways, if you guys want to see any of the other videos, you can click here or here. I'll probably have my other date nights in a playlist down below, or you can watch this video that was curated just for you right in the top left-hand corner, or you can subscribe right here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you have a nice night, and make sure to watch another video. Bye, YouTube. Chat, say bye. Do you mind? You gonna say bye? Sorry, they're like a little shy. All right, whatever. Bye, YouTube.